But I believe I saw we were going into Inferno. This looks like overpass. I don't know. Valve just decided we're changing maps, boys. We're changing maps. It is, of course, Inferno as we run in. Astralis Vici Gaming. Best of ones at the moment, starting in the group stage in the finals. And the pistol round's going to be everything here as well.
Already into the pistol round as well. One kill going each way. Vici with full control of mid. Very aggressive setup, but Astralis already getting these kills back on the board. There's two quick Glock headshots. Freeman gets another, but it's a 2 versus 3, and the T's can get...
Out. Vici played very aggressively towards the balcony. Left in a 1v2. Device, not too much HP left, but Freeman going to peek up to the smoke. He does find a quick pop there. Already 2 kills down.
Pistol play is very, very good. He's got a smoke to work with, and he's got the bomb down with that CZ in hand. Freeman only needs 1 tap, though. He could even do it through the box.
Just get the elbow, and he gets the head instead.
Over at this A-bomb side. Shokin can drop the bomb right here, and it's against the CZ. That's well-timed, but that'll give the game up. He knows that they're going to have to come this way. That'll trigger the rotate from B immediately, and it's up to the players of Vici in pit to hold this one off.
They don't know Freeman's here. He hasn't peeked out just yet, but Zonking playing so aggressively there. As the bomb goes down, everyone rotates back through, and you can see Vici Gaming are making the rotate there themselves. One sitting in library, and Zonking still underneath balcony, but the push out there. Bomb dropped once again. Freeman there just laying into them. It's a 2-for-1, but on the side, Zonking, again, a 3K here to start off his round.
Gets tagged on the cross from the player coming out of apps as well. Kaze going to throw the shot in. Freeman under a lot of pressure in pit will mollify the Molotov, but now completely isolated. In fact, everyone on the bomb site has been. There's still players around here for Vici, but they can't get anything done. The utility locks them out completely. I mean, what else can he do? He can't get out of there without fighting for it. There's already a player in Graveyard. There's nothing he can do. And Zipex is over on top of it. That's going to give Glaive the positioning in pit. And while they're trying to go for a moto boost here, Astralis have already spotted it out and sprayed it down. It's left in Advent in a 1v4, and he's going to have to save. Device being cheeky through the edge of this smoke. Has been peeked, but hasn't been spotted just yet. And he's going to be the contact player here. Here comes the execute as well. The smoke will give Vici some space, and Advent the first frag. Orman tries to follow it up, but the trade should be coming through. There's Dupree with 1. Leaves Advent alone on the bomb site now, 1v4.
Hit nothing there with the Deagle. It's up to Advent here, who gets flashed out and headshot. And Dupree finds yet another victim.
Through smokes everywhere, but then they constantly spam them. And that's going to give Device enough space here with that smoke that he can walk up behind it. There's no boost. That's what he's scared of, though. He'll check it, spam it. Now he has to fall back. He's worried about getting swung on by these pistols, but it's another free kill. Able to get to cover as well. Just clinical from Astralis, really. They're just cleaning up. Now they will commit to B. They've got the kills they need. The bomb, though, still hasn't gone anywhere. They've just got players all over the map. It's very clean anti-eco play for them. That'll give themselves full banana control, but Astralis don't care. They're already executing out into the A-bomb side. Freeman's found 2, but the trades are there. And in a 3-on-3 with Device ready to hold this flank in from mid. That'll be the bomb down in the bomb side to Astralis. Device is hearing all of this as well, and he'll be the one ready to hold apps.
Well, Device is going to see him in a second, gets instant headshot. A second one there as well. Clean stuff there from Astralis. That was 2 earlier in the round, but Device will find himself a 3K, end it swiftly.
Got it.
Now where does it lead? Freeman sitting in his usual position. He does get the aim battle with Dupree.
But he loses so much HP for it.
And the jump down.
The immediate trade from Zipex and taking control of pit as well. Will be taken down by Kaze, but he's smoked off.
On the 10th round, excuse me. Oh, thank you. That restores a little bit of my faith.
High risk, high reward.
Hang on, why not? He finds the opening there onto Device. Molly put out by the smoke. He just runs back. The opening trade. Dupree goes down in the bottom of apps as well. This is a round Vici needed, and this might open the floodgates here for Vici Gaming. But we'll see from here. 3 versus 5.
Astralis still so confident, though. They've just let Zipex run off by himself and try and make a play here. He's already found the 1 pick. Hoping that someone else will give it to him, but that just goes down to Kaze. Exactly that. No, it's Glaive and Zipex. We've seen these boys clutch out a lot of rounds for Astralis. These are certainly 2 of the players you would want alive in a 2vx, but unfortunately for Glaive, the timing won't work out. Would have been huge if he could have got through CT there, but now he will be taken down, and it's on Zipex, one of the best clutch players to touch this game.
1v4, Tim.
He wins these.
Yeah, look. I'm never going to count down an Astralis member. Zipex, the peek through the smoke. He's like, I know someone's there. He'll jump up. He will actually just see the edge. Kaze coming in with the AWP as well, and he'll find the hit. A 3K for Kaze.
Oh, no, they don't know Glaive's here.
But everyone else is coming up from Astralis as well, Tim. And there's 3 members over towards the A side. Vici Gaming are just going to get run over at this point. Glaive pushed all the way in. They didn't know he was there. Behind Coffins, they'll find the spray there surely too. And as Advent drops down, it's up to Kaze to get a frag to stop this progression.
Well, we've seen Olaf hit a collat from this exact position with this exact same gun, but it's not going to be the case this time, unfortunately, for Vici. Going to have to go for a 4-on-4 retake here. There is no more utility on Astralis, so they have that going for them. Normally, Astralis keep them locked out of the bomb site until there's 10 seconds left on the bomb with the smokes, with the Molotovs, but not this case. It's going to have to be down to the gun battles. It's a good flash to try and find their way in, but Zipex stands tall, gets the trade out onto one as it comes into a 2v2.
Omen comes through as well. That was actually a big opening frag. Zipex on the side. Kaze just has to turn around. Glaive's still here. He's in dark. Will get the frag there, but is there enough time? I don't think there is, Tim.
Oh, actually, maybe.
Oh, hang on with the defuse kit. Only just. Unfortunate round there for Vici Gaming. And now the push comes through onto A. In the back of sight, Freeman's in the usual position. They haven't checked it just yet. Around here with the UMP. Does get spotted out and deleted. But Joking's coming around the side.
Not going to get the bomb planter, though.
The dream. 7 seconds there. It will go down eventually. And a 3 versus 3 retake. AWP in hand. M4 as well on Advent. But it's shocking right now. You see what I did there? Magic spotted out on the side. Device still there as well. These are good peaks here from Vici Gaming. They have to get rid of Device. 1v3. Does find all three. Device, you animal. And this is why Astralis are the best team in the world. You cannot leave one person unaccounted for. It's keeping them guessing, and I think that's a good thing as Vici Gaming kind of being sporadic. Speaking of which, though, Glaive doesn't read this one. Or Glaive does read this one, excuse me.
Just straight through 2 smokes now.
Oh, Freeman again. The peek through. The M4 doing work. The second there, the bomb down on A. Freeman, you monster. Taking in the footsteps there of Astralis. This round has suddenly come crashing down, and it's Device who goes rushing towards 1v3. Do it again, big man. Oof. But he can't. It's Freeman with a 4K that round.
Either way, though, enough about that. Moving into the CT pistol for Astralis. Majisk peeking out in the second mid. Will hit the shot, drop the bomb. That gives up the strategy. And this one already, 2 kills going the way of the CT side.
Around the corner, the first one's there. But that's a trade, a 1-for-1 at this point. Won't matter too much. What just happened?
Anyway, speaking of the org, they're going to funnel into it. No armor, it's all Glocks. This should be pretty easy pickings, and there it is.
Oh, it's going to be up to him again, and Device just got the clutch, but utility out. Device might be overrun here a little bit. Pops out the molly. Kaze and Orma just walk into it. Still on the AWP, they're pushed into the A bomb site here. The unexpected once more, but Magix holds the angle. On top of the box, he finds the opening shot, and Vici Gaming are getting torn apart. Once again, a 3 versus 2, but look at the health there, and on the A bomb site, it's now up to Astralis to retake.
And look at the players who are alive. It's Kaze and Freeman. These guys have caused all of the problems for Astralis, and they're continuing to do so. Freeman finds 2. Now it's all up to Zipex. 1 versus 2. One of the best clutch players in the server and of all of CSGO, or at least of recent CSGO. But he gives himself away with the grenades out. Going to be very difficult to deal with this now. The flashbang out, trying to get into pit, but he will get taken down. It's Freeman. It's not very long.
I mean, it's thick. It's got girth.
Sure.
That's the main thing. Oh, Zipex. That's not something you see every day. Just walks through the molly.
It must have been a double. Either that or there was a grenade there, because you don't die to a molly that quickly normally. Glaive's just done a lot of damage, and that spray not quite enough to finish off Freeman, but nonetheless, he makes that situation favourable for Astralis once again due to the HP, but the timing not going to work out for Device there. We'll be taken down by Joking. Here's Dupree. Here's the moneymaker. He's going to find himself almost 3 kills. Eventually, Freeman trades it back and gets the A bomb site for his team. Still buys some space. Orman's moved out of pit and up into graveyard, and he's the high HP player, so he's got to find this engagement, and he will get Glaive. Leaves Magisk now. 1 versus 2, and he looks like he's getting out of this one just due to time. He's going to fall back.
Sitting around here with a CZ. Come on, that's what you want to see. A 1-for-1 trade's not too bad there, Tim, especially this round for Astralis. Glaive, he peeks his head around the corner, but gets shot away from balcony. It's Orman with a great position. Dupree gets another. This might be okay for Vici if they can get this kill on site, but they can't. It's left with a 1v2. And Advent now has to claw back here with the Glil on the back of pit. Device, you sneaky devil. He finds one, and Astralis just got away with murder in that round. Playing out well. Zipex here, sitting in on the side. Gets the smoke down, but already losing one friendly. Zip sitting here. Oh boy, it's happening again here, Tim. 2 kills there. Magic sitting back. And around that Vici Gaming maybe could have clawed through with that takeover on B.
They're going into A.
That's why it looks so
Dupree can hear these footsteps, and he will call for one teammate to come over. Device is on his way, but Dupree should be able to deal with this one by himself. Orman goes for the B-hop and will buy enough space for Freeman to get in, but Device is there for the trade. Vici, you've chosen to get all of this utility. How are you going to use it? I want to see...
Freeman.
not Freeman taking 1 billion damage from a Molotov.
He's burning alive. That grenade's going to kill him as well. Actually, Zipex gets there first. And look at the utility damage that's just come out of the side of Astralis.
Something they're so well known for.
Only a push out of mid can save them now. And it's Dupree looking down lower apps, but Orman gets peeked out as well. Shocking. That's what it was. It was shocking. And it's a 3v2 left. Peek up from Device, sitting back. Molly's going to go out. Smoke here to cover it. Still a bit of utility to play with. It's all out in the works now, and the bomb does go down. So there's hope for Vici Gaming, but Glaive through the smoke finds one. A 1 versus 3. You're hoping for the best. Advent with the Galil once again in a similar position. Out of the back of pit, he gets the second here. Looking to get the 3. Goodness. But he won't find it this time. Vici Gaming trying to hold on so desperately. Getting that Grand Slam. Add a mil to the list, ladies and gentlemen. That's what's on the line here, and they're not going to be losing to Vici Gaming.
So good.
Yeah, Zipex with his utility. Once again, the peek through mid with your devices here once more. You try to go aggressive. Orman pays with his life. The last member alive is Freeman, and he's sitting here around mid going, how best should I die here? I'll pick up a smoke on the way, and it's just rolling towards my departed. But sitting there with the AWP, everyone's waiting. Device finishes it off, and Astralis move forward in the best of 1.
A 16-8 win for them in the end. Very well played.
A little more off the leash. They were playing aggressively, Voxic especially, but it was nice to see Hobbit kind of find his own form in the team. So we'll see how this event also builds on that, because they obviously would have talked it over during either the flights or the day off they had. Hobbit, speaking of, finds Dupree, second kill of the round, and it's out of the sight from A main. From Tetris, can't do much. Hobbit's going to drop the bomb. Glaive next in line, they'll swing onto him. Hellraisers take the round convincingly.
Hopefully keep one player on a full eco, maybe get the AWP out early. It looks like Angel might be operating in that manner. He's only got the USP at the moment. So trying to save a bit of cash in that respect. Hobbit change up, see what's available to him as they set up for a B split. You can see Angel in towards CPL. Good position for a frag, but Divide's a little bit too quick. But the MP9 will punish him there. Dead Fox with good incendiary, but will it be enough? It actually will. 2 kills for him. 3 versus 3, and Vox, if he did say his AWP's going to be important as he hits 2 fantastic shots there towards the B bomb. So that's going to secure the round, get the 3-0 on the board, as it's up to Glaive now with such low HP. There's almost no chance he wins this one. The fact he's got so close to the bomb site, there is a chance he gets the AWP down, but doesn't he do anything more than that? That's the question, really. 40 seconds on the clock, so available.
Should get, yeah, there you go.
A couple of frags, surely.
Yeah, easily takes down Voxic. That opens bomb for now, but I say that within seconds, that's going to change because this has gotten inside of the apartments. Glaive making noise. Issa is aware, knows not to peek. Even Glaive jumping up to see if he's in the hallway won't spot him, and Issa pops out all too easily.
Like, there's flashes you can use to push him off. Looks like they're going to dry peek him, though, and he does miss. So, a bit of luck there for Astralis, and they will commit on the miss and see if Dupree can open things up. But Angel's there from short. Great smokes coming in as well. You can see it's actually very difficult for Astralis to do anything. How they get out the small window now, it's even difficult to work out where it is. Device gives him an opening, though. Can they find a second? Angel has to go for the reload. That might cost him his life. But Dead Fox still in position, still alive and kicking in the 3-on-2. If he goes down, though, we'll see if Device and Co can get that bomb down, but apparently not. Great use of the PT-50, and now that should be a Dead Fox. After missing the initial shot, which would have guaranteed the round, it's coming.
Yeah, this is a great crossfire. You get the off backside quad as well. So they only go single arch. They don't go for the double. Double one's late. So it just goes for the peak. Now it lands. It would have covered him off. Instead, it cost them the life. He wanted to make the contact. Voxic, again, so close as he takes down the bomb. Quick little no-scope inside of the quad, and Glaive trying to wrap back in the last alive in a 1-on-3. Knows where Voxic is, though. That gives him up, and he's going to try and run forward. It gets into M4. There's an op in front of him. Can make this interesting. He certainly could even pull this off with a minute left if they even overstep, because this is so low. Knows for sure he's inside of Checker, and the flash coming out. He's now the last one alive, 21 HP. Incendiary down, he wants to get this bomb, sees him in the corner. Glaive gets a clutch. Astralis win the round. He's going to need to be pretty much perfect on the M4, but he sneaks in just in time. It just still seems to think he's fire. If he overcommits to this and doesn't actually peek it, Hobbit's going to get one down. He's got position. Oh, he would have had a kill, but he got taken down through the wall. Device actually hit both. Hobbit and did he hit Issa by mistake on that? I think it was secondary. Hobbit fell first, and then he actually spammed the box. But nonetheless, Voxic has Zipex back. Device, bottom of the stairs. Voxic again. How many is he going to get? 3 in the round so far. Glaive defined. Bombs at least planted. Glaive has to clutch once more. It's entirely possible. He's found the first, looks for the second, doesn't even peek it, but goes back out and headshot again.
And there's actually 4 in the connector, 1 on the side. So at least Hellraiser's in position. This is why when you know the money's broken, you don't necessarily want to fully commit about a default, because it can start falling apart. Luckily the smokes are decent, and the 4 players towards connector shouldn't be a massive issue, but the one on the side might be. What is going on here? The 5-7 delivering. in buckets and spades there. We're going to have 3 kills, close range. And Matt, that's back to my point. The reason you don't do these sort of plays when you know you've broken the money is it can fall apart. 2-on-1, Angel with 4 kills. And Device has to try and pull this one back. So close to finding the headshot there.
How does Angel do that? They line up, as if to say line up. He gets an ace as well with the AK. Line up for the 5-7, and he hits both headshots.
Rationale of fully executing to a site in the current meta, where it's only this year we've ever seen this sort of formation of 5 players stacking bomb sites on ecos because it actually worked.
That's at least covered off, as we know. Not really a problem, but it's the mindset that matters. They can look toward A main instead. Looks like it's Glaive jumping around. That baits him out, though. Gets one shot gone. It gives Ipix the angle. Angel couldn't find the shot in return, but Dead Fox does. 8-5.
There's a glove for Dupree. Pistol for Magisk. So Hobbit showing us that precision M4A1S gameplay. Dupree gives him a bit of a taste of his own medicine there, but overall, success around for Hellraisers. It's Voxic's fault once again that saves the day. As we'll see ourselves, as I know rotating players will be coming in from B.
Yeah, but they certainly are aware of his position because Glaive inside connector would have called that, so Angel has to slow up ever so slightly. Good dink toward Dupree as he breaks out the vent. Nonetheless, bomb already planted. Magisk, the only one towards CT at this point in time. He's going to call for some hate in that situation because they wanted to get the vents. He now can't. He's dinked as well. They've got to work in numbers. He spotted 2, so gets Ipix nearby. He'll go first on the HP that he has, and he'll find Dead Fox. Both there still. Need to swing and get Hobbit, but he's got a headshot. We know already the low HP is a problem, so Hobbit gets away with 2. And Issa closes out on Device. It's Hellraisers with the second pistol.
Ooh.
And they are delighted.
They're fired up with the saved AK for Astralis. Got the nades they need, they've got the AWP out, and Hellraiser a bit of a gambit as well themselves, as Hobbit goes down, and they'll go quickly towards middle, as it's a trade back and forward, but Astralis have the lead for now. Damage done towards Device, lucky to be alive with those bullets, just raining in towards the connector. Glaive takes advantage of the fact they're still trying to find Device, and it's going to be 4 versus 1. Issa absolutely done for. In fact, he's going to towards the A side, no chance of surviving this one. And
Weapon, aside from that being an AWP.
barely any grenades here. And a B rush.
Device, yeah, he's gonna have to be super careful on this. Finds position, though, finds 1. Goes to look for yet another, but low HP on 2. He's not aware of it, so he's gonna stay on the op, still clips Hobbit through the back of the man, but unfortunately, Voxic on the AK has other ideas and reads the fact that Zipix working in from Cat as well, brings it back to 2-on-2. And on that side of the site, he's gonna pick up an op. He wants it, he's loving it. He's playing up closer, but he doesn't even care. Glaive tag, Voxic gets the kill. Angel went down, so it's a 1-on-1. Magisk. And Voxic, who's got the headshots, and Hellraisers with the rounds.
If there was a chance to close out a game, this would be it. Win this round, they're full eco, and you'll be 13-8 up. Voxic is just playing like an absolute king right now. 4 kills in that round, 2 of which the AK-47. This guy's not a one-trick pony. He can do it all. Look at the skill and the awareness. But we are getting way ahead of it.
It is group stage as well, and Astralis knows that. That's why they're taking these risks, because they want to try and implement stronger maps, knowing that eventually people are going to start to counter them on the ones they're good at. They are basically the sample for how to counter-strat a team right now, if you want. Hobbit holds off against Zipix. 2 players down already. SMG couldn't do anything against the AWP now upgrade for Hobbit as he tries to hold off and keep B alive. Device has window. They're already inside of the site. Bomb's gone that direction. Angel walks out from connected from A. They had no idea that he pushed through the site. And that's due partly to the fact that Glaive pushed Palace and had no information. Now, he should be able to find 1 here against Angel. Flash out, but they're already considering this. They're already looking that direction. Angel just smokes him. This is impressive. Hellraisers are 1 step ahead in seemingly every situation. They'll lose 1 player finally in the form of Hobbit, but he found 2 kills this round. His job's long done. This is 15 rounds now for Hellraisers.
It absolutely is, and can they find it? They've already taken damage of Voxic, maybe overcommitting the fact he was alone. They're going to get this goal in Major, surely. Glaive is there to back them up, but they know Majors is there. They convert the kill. Now the A side's open. Have they got the smoke for CT spawn? Voxic holding the rear. Another kill comes in. Dupree, AWP, actually the scout in spawn. Really far from ideal, but they are making mistakes though.
Timing. Big
Didn't
time.
have to plan that. No one was ready to defend.
There was no one ready to defend. They have so much time left on the clock, and yet Zipix is able to push through and find the only man in the open, the one planting the bomb. No one further forward of that, so we can get an angle to defend. Issa does pull it back, however. Dupree and Zipix go down, and it's 16-8. What a battering.
See you later. And
We got an observer cam?
Yeah, it's new.
Oh, we
new
need to bring
feature.
that up and troll him all the time now. As if these observers are becoming such divas that they get
Celebrities
camera
now.
time. He probably gets more camera time than we do at events.
Either way, it's going to be a long attack here. Astralis losing both pistols on Mirage, but this one looking successful as Voxic, one of the main protagonists of the previous map, goes down quickly. And it will be Glaive to follow things up. Hobbit absolutely deleted there in spawn, and the A side is open.
Angel sitting down towards CT. They'll back off. They'll throw the bomb across. There's not really any need to. They don't have anyone composed to take a challenge. However, they do on Catwalk, and Magisk is ready to shut them down. This will be the first pistol for Astralis, and I say, to see if there'll be any more aggression in that direction. In fact, I take that back. They're not going to sit and wait at all. Voxic's going to join them. They want to push, take Catwalk with the man advantage. Bomb's heading that direction. This could be an easily tradable situation, but they've got to be careful of Glaive on top of the headshot box if they walk around too quickly, because he's found the first. Angel to get one, but now knows Magisk is also in the corner trying to bait him back, and does. That's very well done from Angel. He's looked solid this series. Third kill for him. Bomb goes down. Device trying to make up for it by working out at long, but they're aware because no one over toward B this whole time, and still partially blind. Angel finds his fourth.
He was able to find the fourth and final kill. And they now, once again, going to be challenged. So blind, though. Magisk can do nothing about that. But they have got player behind the blue bin. Will there still be a chance here for Astralis? Time will tell. dupreeh trying to negate the smoke now, but can't negate the bullets, I'm afraid. And we'll go 5-on-3. And Angel continues to find multiple kills. 2 for him in this round.
Yeah, he's looking very, very good. Game leaders can't break. Says who? Did you ever use that excuse, Henry?
No, I've always been hated that statement. Like, if you feel like you can't frag as efficiently as you normally would, you're probably just not an in-game leader. It's probably the main thing.
If it's taking that much of your brain capacity,
yeah,
it's either that or you're like Tarek with a peanut brain.
yes.
Toxic gets Zipix. It's a meme, guys. That's why it's named that, I suppose, but with an M4, notably. They forced off the flames to try and get back out. Does, very convincingly, to find Device on Catwalk, and manages to do it in such a way that he's not open to long. Voxic flashing Hobbit out for a secondary peek, realizes they're still down toward the pits, and taps away. Very controlled to find Glaive. Again, I say that's not the best weapon to hold that with, in my opinion. You want an op there, and even the extra ammunition, perhaps, of an M4 when they get close if you're going to play passive, but the A1S certainly holding its own, and Hobbit showing wide. Did miss the fact that Magisk has snuck out from Catwalk, however, and that may not matter with Zipix already taking him down.
Well, here we go then. 3-on-2, still a fighting chance here. The smoke not going to cover absolutely everything. As you can see, there is going to be a gap there. Made has been dinked up in the process by Issa. So can they get the plant down here? It doesn't look likely. Zipex does safely get across, though, so at least a plant might be possible at this point. Anything more, though, doesn't go for it straight away. Doesn't feel quite comfortable just yet. There's the plant. That will be happening. No way they can deny that. Boxer going for the jump shot.
Oh, he hit it!
So, down to 13 HP. That should secure the round.
That should. I was going to say low HP. There was he hit another one.
As we get into round number 8 here. Here was the first shot. This is where he hit him through the box initially. Oh, this is actually the jumping kill, I believe. There it is. Not bad.
Take charge toward long, holding onto the pit as Voxic is waiting. Smoke down. Does he try and amplify himself, climb above it? He certainly will. Oh, but he misses the shot. Now they know he's there. He's got to get off. He's unaware that they're on the ramp. Somehow he gets away. Hits Device. 11 HP. Falls from the flames and the fire on the ramp. And down will go Glaive. Zipix to follow. Issa steps out from CT spawn to save the day. And it's 5 for Hellraisers. Device goes for the peak first. Clears box. Smoke down. CT sided. And that's... Ooh, I thought it was going to cost them out. Hey? You're right. The bomb goes in first. I thought Issa was going to be done for inside of the window. He gets saved by his teammate. And you're right. This could be problem because now Dead Fox knows they're there. He's just going to spray in. It's calculated aggression as he fires and falls back to reload, gets back up spot. Zipix just down inside of the site. Bomb went in very early, you're right. And I thought if one's going to go on that, go, everyone go. Trade that toward window at the very least. Well, that seems to be the case. Smoke down. Angel through, and he's got company. Magisk already back toward the window as well. We saw the shots already going toward Catwalk from B, but they seemingly were ready for this because they didn't rotate towards CT and dupreeh. He has the first kill. He tries to go back out from the doorway, but they don't account for window. And Glaive, watching Halls, has no one covering him off, so he's sitting in the open. Knife for Issa because he was out of ammo. Jumped down, but just couldn't find the shots. And it's successful. A battle knife, but Zipix, he's going to battle back. He's got 2 already walking in from the doorway. Bomb's planted in all of this, but Zipix finding a 3rd. He's looking excellent. A chance perhaps for him to clutch it back. He will. He's got his 4th and a 1-on-1, and it's Astralis with 2 pistols. Pretty slowly been leading back in, right? Now he's playing the hugging the wall so he can get out when they get there closer. Fires in. They know he's there. Smoke down. That'll buy some time. Dead Fox thought about going through. In fact, he still will. Flash out. And Angel's already on mid. They want to go. They got to go now. In fact, they've got window. But just with one, dupreeh with the other. Good hold. That's impressive considering it was a B split and they had no information as to window. The rotations come out and save the day.
Absolutely, that's impressive. There's the replay of Glaive. Getting it down the long doors, pushing through the T-smoke, and this was the kill that really decided the round. You see towards the window straight after that, he had to defend himself and still managed to survive. All the angles taken care of as dupreeh backing him up. And we get into it.
A while, and he's going to try to use that to good effect to work long. In fact, look at the aggression at long. Everybody is there. Everyone, including one player that's gone down inside of the pit, that being the former Magiska. They don't know that he's there, so this could be a problem. Deadfox aware, though, turns around. How is he going to do this? He gets all three. Is he aware there's still one more?
No.
They're not. Magiska,
No.
this could foil everything. He knows they've gone by. They've already spotted players in the pit. What's the chances that there's going to be another? Oh, he's got them all. 1, 2, and 3, potentially 4, but he's got to hit the shots. He's dropped the bomb. He's temporarily held that at bay. Tries to find a third and can't do it, but he's weakened them up. Look at the HP for Deadfox and Voxic.
This is insane. Device left in the 3-on-1, but it's certainly possible for him. I thought Mages had that one done, but yes, it is going to be round over. Surely, Mages had that on the play mat. He could have maybe found 4 kills there.
Device misses one shot. Round on Hobbit at this point. Because
round.
Device misses it. Hobbit, this is insane. Guys opened up the A site. They're going to get the plant on this. HP's still low, but Magisk sneaks in, gets one from Elevator. Issa's directly to his right. Gun barrel still showing that Issa doesn't want to peek this because he's only sitting on 23 himself. But if he gets around to the position, which he does now, Magisk already looking towards CT, or excuse me, toward the ramp.
The AWP saved is definitely going to guarantee a buy, so let's see how deep he goes in towards spawn. It actually wasn't as deep as I thought, but still not quite deep enough, shallow enough, I should say. So he's trying to get right in there. He dodges the AWP shot, but mistakes being made, a low HP player. This decides the round for me. If Zipex goes down with nothing, I would say it's a round for Hellraiser. The fact he gets one, there's still a low HP player, though, is not over. Got Device waiting with the AWP on site, but that's the trade they're looking for. Did the bomb drop down in spawn? No, they've actually managed. Oh, it has done. I don't think they have time to plant anymore. They've got 8 seconds. The round's over.
It's over. It's down below.
Oh,
Fell
no.
over the ledge.
That's the worst possible outcome.
That's atrocious for them. They had such a brilliant
God.
round. Elevator position, they back away. It's going to be Dupree. This is incredible. It's Deadfox that gets Dupree immediately in return, but it's a 4-on-2. Deadfox unsure of where he's being shot from. You're right. This is going to be map point Astralis. This is falling apart because they're starting to panic. Even with 1:19, they're forcing the play considerably.
I still don't understand this play. When you know they're broken for money, why teams go so fast? Especially against a team like Astralis as well. Got so many tricks up their sleeve. Give yourself a fighting chance. Get the intel first before you really commit like that towards shore. Great stack. You don't see that too often actually these days, as they do confirm the round at this point. As it will be Astralis find map point. That's so disappointing from Hellraisers. Really didn't have to commit to that fast push. And Angel, I'm sure Natu can give more information on that stack. But
Kills himself once. Device kills him the other. Smoke down inside the middle, but Issa sees some spray coming through it and doesn't want to overcommit. Oh, he does, though. Gets caught by Zipex, and look how fast that put him down to 15 HP. Good damage on the Magisk. That'll help the take from the tunnels, but he wants to figure out if he can spot anyone pushing through, because he alone on 15 cannot take B.
oh my goodness. The smoke exchange, pretty scary right now. 5 and 4 still for Astralis. Zipex trying to find players towards the window. Zipex will go down. There's still 2 in the B bomb side there. It looks like this might be done. 3 versus 2. Time running out as well as Hobbit jumps up towards the bomb side. Boxes here. Not going to find that shot at all. Bomb goes down, and indeed the round as well. We're going to the third map, ladies and gents. It's going to be Inferno.
Rotation back around from Dupree. Hobbit's going to work out from the apartment position. Magisk is already as well a castle, as Chad calls it. No wait to swing. He's already lost his teammate. Nade behind him. He doesn't move, which means they may start to consider him not being there, but they do check it either way. He gets only 1 kill. Hobbit with the return. And Deadfox with the bomb will plant that.
Any kills will come through. He has to desperate to survive at this point.
He's got both Dupree and Device in the sights. Good find, Angel. That takes out Zipex. That means the 2 in the site now have to consider the wrap as well. Oh my, it's worked out. Saving in the last round pays off. Look at Device if it just go. Dupree gets the last kill, but 2 for the others, and it's 1-1. With the loss of Arch, I didn't think that was going to happen. Put out of position. This is an interesting setup as well. You get Zipex and Glaive firing over each other. VP style. Works for 1, works for 2. Oh my goodness, Glaive gets a 3rd.
Just jumping around. Knows he's safe. And at this point, they can actually leave Device alone towards the B side of the map, because once he has the AWP set up at barrels, means they can have 4 players towards A. Exactly what's going in now. But Hellraiser have actually gone for a quicker approach here. May just have to extinguish those flames. Good grenade in response. Will it do a ton of damage? Not really. And May just goes down to now 0. 3 grenades in towards his position. He plays pretty much every single round, but Dupree only good for 1. It's up to Zipex here, and Glaive goes to the 2-on-1.
Good. Could even push through this, but he's got to be careful as it slowly does fade that he's not gray screening himself and doing so. Good find on Voxic. Second player in the pit peaks, and he's not ready with the Tech 9 to respond to Deadfox, so it will be Hellraisers picking up yet another round. Dupree removed completely by Issa. Got the angle on him instead. Now Device falls back inside of the pits. Playing far more passive as a result of losing that position at quad, but passive will still work to find Boxic, it seems. Gets the shot out from the hole in the wall. Hobbit gets the response getting up over top of the farmer's cart, but Majestic on his backside gives him a spanking and sends him to his room. It's going to now be Glaive inside of Moto, tagged up. He's on 35. Gets a kill, gets taken down. We're staying level. The trades are there again from Hellraisers.
Yeah, this is a bit more viable though for the retake. As you can see, the incendiary spot on. Issa has to reposition it. Takes quite a lot of damage. Oh my goodness! Zipex, that was disgusting.
I didn't see that.
So let's have a look. So here's Zipex.
Fires one, second guy walks.
It was just crisp tapping.
But it's also like through smoke you could barely see. He just knew that that Molotov was there. If he's going to go anywhere, he's going to run out. Molotov will actually lock Dead Fox in. Angel, okay, he's gotten away from it. I was going to say burning, it doesn't even matter. Zipex goes around and kills him off. Dead Fox dies to the nade as well. Zipex using utility and weapons to kill off everyone inside of Banana. They now control that portion of the map.
As he's going, but right now...
It's actually a good story, I'll tell you later. You should get him to tell you, actually.
Okay.
It's a great
I
story.
fist bump him every time I see him. I don't know him that well, but
He's a cool guy.
I'll ask him. Well, round 15, and a fast play, why not? Nothing's worked so far for Hellraisers. Just going to get stuck in here. They lose another frag, but still a 4-on-4. They've got presence towards Arch, and a kill as well. There we go. It seems like they just had to throw caution to the wind.
What's the key again, though? Magisk was down, right? They could actually open up the site. They had the confidence to do so, knowing that he wasn't going to dismantle them entirely. And
there is an HE for Glaive, so they might be experimenting towards B as well. There's a bit of CT presence there as Device opens things up, and that's Voxic taken down by the PT-50. They just guarantee the frag at that point. Angel trying to get it back, but not going to happen. He gets dropped. And at this point, Astralis don't have to commit. They can wait to get all 5 players here, but they will go in one by one. There's no trade straight away. Dead Fox, this is a brave play. Maybe a stupid one, I would say, at that point, because nothing could be done. His teammate couldn't join him, and that's going to be the round. Hobbit, at this point.
1 HP.
Yeah, Device should finish him here.
Oh, headshot's possible. I thought he was going to get it there when he slid underneath.
They tried to, as Voxy tries to find the first, continues to struggle as he goes down initially here. It looks like we might be done. As it goes 5-on-4, good grenade. Hobbit, you look like you're about to be punished at this point as well. And that should be, I'm not sure there's much chance of even a kill at this point. 5-on-2, man. Take us home.
Device with one more. That puts it down to Angel, so punish the final kill. He would love that chance. He's going to get it on the AK-47. Astralis showing off masterclass on Inferno. It was a slow start into the series. They got beat 16-8, but Dust 2 turned things around, and once again, they remain the Astralis that we know. Standing on the box inside of it will allow them to go by as Magisk gets the shot instead. He has a chance to swing. Great shot on the nav. Mid-air, head removed, bomb dropped. Nitro trying to fight valiantly inside of the site, finds only 2. Twists will compliment him, but he's now left alone as Zipex takes down Nitro. Smoke down does actually guard off both CT players, but that's dissipated. Oh, as he's in the pit, he spots both. That gives him a chance for good movement as well from Twists as he wants to get out and get the bomb planted. This is actually winnable on his behalf. That would be remarkable. Nade's going to do a significant amount of damage, but he's got the headshot on Zipex, and Twists puts Liquid in the lead.
Wow, that was really impressive.
HP, that certainly won't help, but he wants to get baited in at this point by Dupree. Taco's not sold. They'll still check it, and he's easily removed as a result. Dupree trying to swing back out, does at least get NAF. So it's still just a 3-on-2. If he finds another one in this, it could be a massive problem for them. He does actually get another, but they remove him quickly enough, and I say it could have been a problem. The flank
out. Close range, wants as much damage as possible, looking for his initial kill here. And like I said, try and take both of them down. At that point, you can actually argue that force by next round won't be the worst idea in the world. Nice kill. Doesn't have time to defuse at this point, but he wants to make sure everyone goes down here. If he survives with the UMP as well,
he's already
that should be enough, right? Oh, not quite.
Bomb, though.
Pretty exciting stuff. Utility towards Banana's a massive part of the game. Maybe not this round, though, as Zipex will be challenged. You can see Glaive trying to back him up. Great teamwork here. 3 players sent towards the B site at the start of the round. Brute force. And that's a great nade once again. Lots of damage done, and frags available from Magisk here. He normally plays in the pit, a position that won't be, I guess, too relevant at the very start of the round. That's why you can justify bringing him over. Speaking of which, Device, of course, he's in second middle, just killing everyone.
Yeah, just punishing them. No getting back down. Banana had the
objective, get the bomb down, get a few kills, but you've got to get past Bebe first, and fortunately for them, they do headshot him, but they will melt as the bullets rain through. It's obviously unarmored opposition. You don't necessarily get that with a lot of teams these days. You'll see MIBR, Astralis, and then like you look at teams like FaZe, it's difficult to really pinpoint where they're found at all, and you've allowed them to have vision. They're going to have 4 players a day, which they have right now, but they get the opening kill. So with Twist opening things up.
I think they're even trying to say, like, if we give them banana, maybe they'll start pushing down. Naf's sitting back at spawn expecting that.
Yeah.
Like, is this some sort of reverse psychology? That never worked on me as a kid, by the way, Dad. I just faked it. Bomb dropped. Glaive gets Nitro. That bomb goes forward toward the arch as well. It means that Magisk have Taco, and a round that's also starting to look out of reach once more. Twists started off miraculously in the first 2 rounds. He's got another kill this time, and he's followed it up. Back through the barrel. The ice falls. Suddenly the round alive, but they've got to get back toward the bomb, which seems easier to do than say, because they've already gotten the 2 kills faster than I could say it. It's
5 seconds remaining. Dupree and Magisk on the side. Glaive in the arch. He will be important here. If he goes down with nothing, there's a chance for Liquid, but time is running out.
Glaive, Magisk still in pit. They know that he plays there. Molotov down. He's already thrown a smoke, but it's Dupree instead with 4 on the site. And Zonic knows exactly what that means. Magisk normally has the smoke for self-preservation.
He got 1 kill, but the fact he knows they're going to flash, they're so scared of him, they're going to flash off first, and he'll just wait for that, then peek. It's pretty genius. And Dupree, this was nothing short of that as well. The fact he gets that lovely double spray down and has the awareness to look towards quad straight after as well.
Gonna babysit that backside as well. Zipix in the site, spotted. Twist knows he's up on top of the box. Couldn't find it with the AWP. Missed shot that needed to land. He's sacrificed his teammate for the miss. Doesn't that time. Through the box makes up for it. Magisk, though, catches up Naf, stepping wide. Twists again in a 1-on-2. Pulled off this in the pistol round. Bit different circumstances. This time they're surrounding him, and he's still on the off. He's going to stick to it. Oh, he does. Is he aware? He's aware now. The Glaive's crossed, but he's got an angle. No chance Twist would pull that back on the op.
Yeah. Looking at that first pick, he'll knife out and run away. Go to the boxes.
Glaive does get Nitro as well before the smoke lands onto Coffin. So 9-6, it looks the case. More so with Device confirming yet 2 more as he gets Twists. And he could find Naf. Nearly did. Shot just above his hands. Maybe clipped his fingernails. I bite mine. 9-6 indeed.
Coffins as well, which has just been deployed. Flash over, brute force it, but Naf like holding like a turret. Great shot, the whole thing's.
Twist gonna try and do the same, elevated up above the smoke. Elige gets one already, drops the bomb temporarily as Device waits in water. That pulled Twist's attention away for a while. Didn't think he was there. Still manages to get back and find him as Dupree fires back in.
Patience, which this is it right now. There's the next kill, but 15 seconds. Can they really justify hunting for more kills? If someone has to go for the plant, that's what the CTs are waiting for at this point. Plant comes in, it has to be a hell of a defense here. Not going to happen. That's going to be round. Nothing can be done. Nice attempt in the 4 versus 2. I liked what they were trying to make happen, but it's just obviously way too uncomfortable. As Majors will pick up a few kills. He actually gets no money for that round, but Iros and Wild Bullets there. Nitro boosted as well. So nice setup here with the SMGs. Great kill from Nitro. Gonna need a couple more here, and Taco's ready to deliver.
Certainly is. Naf, no different. Steps down off of the box in the back of the site with 2 on the UMP. Means necessary to provide in the next round. Only 2 on the site, and that's all. Taco's gonna have to be perfect on the double up setup. Finds the first kick, get back around the corner fast enough. Dupree was far too close all along. It's Twists that needs to be on his game. He's no longer in the pit. Again, likes to transition out of there in pressured situations. He'll find one. Tagged up, though, and he knows that Magisk is coming around the corner, who has the pre-fire against him, and therefore has the kill. Magisk holds by the bomb. Second player in the pit, that's natural for Zipix. 1 for 1. That means Zipix has the control of the situation, but Naf knows where he is. Flash out, that'll go behind Zipix. He's done that by design, and it blinds up Naf, but he does get onto the site as a result as well. Smoke on the bomb. Tries to peek it immediately with Zipix aim directed in that direction. They're going to give a scope to the M4 as well.
That was the original Counter-Strike release. Had a scope in the M4. So
Twists, yeah, we're throwing it back. We're going old school. But you have to loot it on the ground. And if you're the last one alive, you win.
And the circle comes in pretty quick.
It does come in pretty quick. Taco's going to show us exactly why with the AWP. As Device ran directly toward him as if there was a circle behind him, getting around the corner. It's all on a Glaive. This is Liquid having won 4 rounds in a row to start the half. Give away 1. They can reset Astralis here and now, and they've done exactly that. Try and systematically take angles and clear each and every one of them on the way through. Nitro up close at 9. Okay, now by well done. Now able to deflect on one in response to that, however, it is the AWP device. Spray through as well. Desperate Lins with 1 only behind, that being Twists. Doesn't have a nade, doesn't have a flash. He's just looking for alternative angles back through CT.
That's why they have to go and make those kind of, they looked a little bit silly just going for that straight up peak like that. They've got no utility. They've got nothing really to work with there. But they are getting some kills, but Majors might be able to shut that down. An expensive round for Astralis, but a win nonetheless. And Taco gave it a go, but once he caught the devices in position, you can't flush him out. You're going to have to fall back. Unfortunately, they only saved 1 player, which actually really really does benefit Astralis, all things considered.
Primary in any situation, but now Taco instead of Nitro, and Taco in a corner finds one. They're going to turn it around. Oh my, he nearly got away with two. Got away with murder. Dupree does punish him in the end, but Naf has already rotated the speedway, and it's the man advantage for Team Liquid.
He's got to perform here. If he goes down with nothing, this is a round for Astralis. Good shot. Takes down one, buys himself some time, but he knows his presence coming in from spawn as well. Just trying to stay alive here. Open plant. That's risky, but it works out for them. Bomb goes down. 4 versus 2, but very winnable for Astralis.
Very winnable for Astralis, more so if they find this kill Glaive inside of Banana, because now secures his position in the fruit position. Xyp9x still holding off the one or just 2 as well. Oh, not spotted. Easily find Nitro. Great off angle using that statue to affect 2-on-2. You said very winnable. They know where Xyp9x is, but they've got to get him out of there. That's a hard thing to do now. He needs to get what? Through the girder?
No way!
He's actually got both Xyp9x as they walk in. I was going to say Elige had to get closer. He just absolutely obliterates them.
Can hold this one off, I'll be impressed. They have no utility to speak of. They just have to have brute force and see if they can hold them back, and Astralis know it as well. Here we go, we're off. Commitment from Astralis.
And indeed, Glaive already spraying into the boost just to be sure. Taco spraying back just to be loud. No one caught off, I should say. Catching any bullets on the way by. Nitro does get it just through the smoke, but it's Dupree immediately responding to that, and Bomb to go down on Coffins. Dupree to hold to see if push comes through. Taco not willing to do so as of yet. There's no full rotation. There is flashes for them when they arrive. Single smoke for Twists as well. If they want to try, they need to go quickly. Counter flash is actually going to catch Taco as soon as he wanted to go for the boost. He slides off his teammate's head. Smoke's gone. They've got to make a move, and they've got to be convincing about it. Device with one trades off Elige, who found Dupree. Xyp9x is still at water, though. Could confirm it, and it's Glaive to get the final kill. 16-12 as they turn it around without winning a pistol in front of the small and first ever group stage audience. That's a more map.
He had the lowest numbers on Inferno. He probably will be happy just to fall back, but he's baiting that fight in. A bit of an adjustment here. Oh, God, this is huge. Gets the shot.
The shots, it certainly is. He's found the first one. Naf finding only one, but Elige, who's baiting him down, gets another. Nitro's got Magisk. This worked out very well. This could be 3 straight pistols to Liquid in this series. They've just got to have gun rounds,
yes,
and everything will be fine. Clever play for Naf.
Retreat. You have to be baited in like he was. And there it is. And like you said, 3 out of 3 now for pistols. He was the player outside. He was shot in the back. And this is the play you were talking about of Oscar, presenting unexpected ideas.
Well, and with the shotgun specifically, but to complement Twist in his playstyle as he gets the assist for Naf as well. A Tinder match in that position.
A super-like?
It might be a super-like.
Well, this one definitely isn't for Liquid, as Nitro will go down. Great pickup from Dupree. What's happening here? Oh my goodness. Taco, that's a brave move.
Yeah, just straight up the ladder, don't even stop.
Get 1 kill, survive. And it looks like that's exactly what's about to happen. Go for that 1 kill. Now, doesn't have to do anything. Stay back. Even if he plants, not a huge deal. Win the round cleanly.
Glaive gets Elige, but Taco there to immediately slide out and get the trade. Means
that's was anything close to that as Device. Well, he's got a free kill. Nitro. The outside area needs adjusting. They really are giving too much away. The fact that Device is just alone, finding kills like that suggests it's going horribly wrong outside, as he'll get another as well. How do you even do anything about that, though?
They're just walking around out there and getting every angle. You're absolutely right about beating it a jet. Glaive just destroys Twist after throwing a nade as well. It's Naf and Taco. Device certainly doesn't have to find them. They're just going to give themselves up. It's like freeze tag, and he's it.
4 kills. Barely loses any HP. What an absolute monster. And with that as well. As you see him get outside, Nitro has no clue he's that close. That just goes to show how bad things are going out there. Glaive recovers from throwing a Molotov and still gets that key frag. And
yeah, that's massively disappointing because now Astralis control the lower site once more. Sticking back out, Device standing on top of the box, wide open for Nitro to get the kill. Taco's actually countered off one, but stuck inside of the vents. There's really nowhere to hide anymore. If you get to those stairs and you have the linear perspective from the wall, which just fires into a narrow corridor with no place for cover other than back up the ladder. And then he transitions into the site. He finds that as well. Nitro's down. This is just insane. Xyp9x.
It's possible. Their chemistry is what I love the most. And that's a nice play from Twist. Gives himself a fighting chance with no kit. Bomb not even defusable at this point. He knows it. Got to get out of that. Decent effort. Doesn't really affect things at all, even if he gets a lot of kills, because no real utility for the CTs to hold them off. 20 seconds remaining, though. That is a good point, as they'll have to head towards upper. Trade once again. Twist maintains the man advantage. 3-on-2. 14 seconds remain. Great shot from Glaive. Is there enough time to get that bomb planted?
Ooh, spots out one more up above. Nitro, it drops the bomb down though. He's not going to get it in time. That would have been amazing. If it dropped the bomb down, he was able to pick it up and plant. But either way, they're going to be all over him like a hawk. Have to worry about. Flash out, they're going to push in. He gets behind the box, but Glaive knows that's the angle in which he would be hiding. Should he be blind? And as he was, he were.
That flashbang, what can you really do?
Oh.
Every shot, every play is just so difficult to hold against as Dupree gets the third. That's going to confirm the round. We're going to have 9-6 here. Situation, unfortunately, not really worth building up the gravitas here because bombs down, 4-on-1. That's going to be round. Even if he finds 3 more kills, he probably doesn't have time to defuse. So there we go. After losing the pistol again, looks of things, Team Liquid making their way out of the Glocks. They've got plenty of CTs on the other side, and it's a meat grinder here. Majors and Dupree hitting absolutely everything, but Taco fights back somewhat. They still have a slight chance here. This kill might decide it. A frantic reload there from Magisk as it comes down to just Twist now. He won a 2 versus 1 before. Can he do it again? Oh my goodness, they break his back as he flips over.
They're never going to check this. AC top, big garage. One already. Fires in, knows that they're over there, gets the second to hug the wall. So much damage, and he just stays up there as well. If not for the smokes, and if he had committed to the spray, that could have been a whole lot more for Device, but look at how much damage he's done as they transition down the stairs. He drops in behind them, and it's Taco, the last remaining player for Liquid. Gets one, but drops in and finds certain death with 2 players staring at the ladder. Your favor that time. Magisk gonna rotate down. Great position from Xyp9x as well because he does not have the vents to worry about. He can just play the backside. Silo to deny, and that's all too easy. I actually think this position is so overpowered. At this point, we saw Lekro with a Deagle win around on it quite impressively at ECS as well. Twist does find Magisk on the Mac 10. It's all onto Dupree. At least they pulled 1 back on Liquid's side. There's 15 maybe where it halts for now, and Liquid to find number 7. Dupree trying to do what he can on the AK. Yep. No bomb plant yet. Molotov's going to force him back. Okay, I thought it might try and push in, but Twist goes out instead. On the stairs with an AWP, he can find, from secret stairs, the bomb and end the round himself. Now, they've cleared the site. Device looking backwards, he could actually... Okay, I take it back. He's not aware at this point, so he could actually be taken down. Oh, man, this is tight. Depends on what Device becomes aware of. Misses the shot, gets removed, and Magisk now in 1-on-4.
Lucky they get all the frags required, and that confirms it.
East side, so horrible Molotov is more the case. Open bit of a chaotic situation for them. Twist does at least get Glaive back, but he's going to have to open up more than just one. He's got Dupree running toward the lobby. Nitro spotted him, AWP, but they know he's inside of the door, therefore spray in. That brings Magisk back out on the floor, and he's not messing around. He's going to own the dance floor. Bomb down. Does eventually expire as he had to change over to the pistol. Nitro with an op, 28 HP, and going against the one man you wouldn't want to.
That smoke doesn't actually help him. I guess he's trying to suggest that he's going to cross towards the bomb site here, but full vision of the bomb, he knows he's low as well. Xyp9x will be more than happy just to hold a position like this, watch the bomb. Time ticking away. Huge advantage here for the CTs. Nitro doesn't have the veil of the smoke anymore. We'll have to nail this shot, and it's not going to happen. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. You are witnessing Counter-Strike perfection there. That's how it's done. Very few mistakes made. Lost a pistol and bounced back. 4-1.
Looking like they're going to try and focus on mid early on, but Chris J, he's already up one short, and he's looking to try and take this early fight.
Yeah, the Dutchman making the jump. He's even got Sunny down below as well. Astralis, they're holding for this, but they'll burst out. No flash needed, and Chris J and Sunny, they're going to be able to start things off. Mousesports take that first kill, and Astralis, they decide to duck back. Magisk jumping into the B site in the meantime, and he wins a crucial duel. That's the bomb down, though. Chris catching it out from short, and Mousesports, they may not have the B site, but they have the information.
Yeah, that bomb's been dropped. Astralis, they got to try and fight for it. Xyp9x and Glaive, they don't have armor as well. That's something to bear in mind. They do, however, have this flash and the Molotov to try and help them out. Xyp9x, first man back into the bomb site since his teammate fell, and Chris J fighting a lot early on. Mousesports.
Again, this is Mousesports' pick. This is where we expect them to take a map, if possible. But let's see what Astralis have up their sleeves. It's just going to be that second round full eco, giving a bit of respect to Mousesports.
Oscar is starting this rotation background of Rops, now waking up to the fact that Astralis are here, and Rops is good for one. Xyp9x now left up in the 1v2, but if there's one man that you've grown a trust on Astralis in these clutch situations, it is Xyp9x! There's his third, and now into the 1v1. The bomb is planted for Rap. He's fallen on back. Only Sunny left standing, and Xyp9x just playing with his food at this point in time. He always looks so comfortable in these situations, and he takes the fight. Xyp9x, You still have Device holding back in the apartments. He's going to be aware that there's no flanks coming through. Instead, the brunt of our sports' efforts over here in the kitchen. with this wrap from Sunny over at short. Dupree holding the angle. Sunny creeps into his crosshair and is going to get picked up. And Dupree not done yet. And once again, Astralis, this is like a very, very fast explosion out from the Palace. Usually this is reserved to pistol rounds. Not too common to see them try and do this in a rifle, but they're going to go for it, and Rops might get caught out. They barrel on and Goomba stomp, but Rops is still able to pick it up and finds himself another Magic device. They're doing what they can to keep this round open for Astralis. Glaive, in the meantime, is up through Connector, and he has been able to get by Stiko. So they don't know. Glaive currently resides on the stairs. He's the X factor in this round. A fail-safe. That bomb very much in the eyes of Chris J, and Oscar's going to start to peel around and join it up with it. Astralis still with 1 minute and 5 seconds left to play with here. So plenty of time. Device peeks a little too wide, and Chris J is going to find him. So now it is just Glaive, the man at the helm of this Astralis roster, left up in a 1v3.
And they've got a crossfire as well. They've got him locked down at the back of the stairs. He's not going to get more than one. Quick trade from Stiko, and with a man up on short as well, that was going to be easy to contain for Mouse Sports.
The real scary thing right now is Device just off to a phenomenal start over on the side of Astralis. And once again, speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Device opening up this round with 2 down in mid. And now Rops, the only man left inside of this A bomb site. He really has his work cut out for him, with 4 Danes about to walk his way. Rops in with 2, almost a third. Will he be ready for the man out on Tetris? He is not. So Zipnix bailing his team out of this round. It started to turn against him. Now Stiko down in CT. Hiding behind Ticket, trying to deny their entry toward this bomb site. And Sunny now chiming in with another, so suddenly, blink of an eye, it's down to Device. He's thrust into this 1v2. But that bomb is ticking on down. And Sunny, he just cleared this. He just cleared Connector. I don't think they're going to be all too ready for Device in this position. Time ticking down, and Device hidden away. The Deeg in hand, smoke falls onto the bomb. Device spots the first man. Stiko's on it. Stiko's sticking it. Device spraying through. Oh, it's been missed. Knife out. He's running in. And Device, a 7th round, as he holds his own in the 1v2. So they're setting up for it. Oscar, he does get smoked off from the connector. That allows Glaive to start to push on up, and Glaive has been very good at coming in on these late lurks, these backstabs, cutting off the rotations, finding crucial kills. The rest of Astralis gonna be waiting for Device to be that first point of contact, and there he is. Dupree's with him, and brothers in arms. Glaive chiming in with another now. Stiko good for 1, and Sunny almost with the flick. Zipnix out from the balcony, him and Magis combined, and now suddenly only Chris J remains. Let's not write him out of this one just yet. He does get spotted down in the connector. Chris, the flashes, it's all there. Device.
Now Astralis, look at this stack. They have 4 players here. They have Glaive on the rotate. Mousesports try and burst out, but there's so many CTs in position. Great damage to Device will force him back, and Rops has taken the entry kill on top of that. Mousesports in a good spot, but do they expect the lurk? Dupree underneath the balcony. He's found 2, flashed up, doesn't give a damn, moving in for the last. But Device is going to steal it away as Astralis take this pistol down to the 4-on-1.
With just Rops remaining, he's given up his position, and Astralis, the drums of war are calling, and Glaive. And as he peeks on over, what does he see? Smokes and flashes get him off the angle, but there's Device's nade to find Stiko, and that was the bomb. Now Sports have to try and get this down, and there's Dupree on the boost. Device gonna wallbang Oscar. Only Chris J left with Device. Shutting down absolutely everyone. 12 and 6 in favor of Astralis right now, and 23 kills up on Device.
Harry, he has the most kills and the least deaths in the server. How do you stop this man at this point? How do you, like...
What even is that?
How do you stop that? Device is tearing Mousesports limb by limb. It's 12-6 here.
They've been completely cordoned off from this bomb site, pushing on in. This wall of smokes keeping Astralis away. Ooh. And Glaive trying to find something through it. Ooh, he does tag Chris J. Oh. There you go, he goes back. So now, Mousesports 4v5. They were going to send Sunny back around on that wrap through mid, but they decide against it. Instead, doubling up this position down at ramp where the bomb is planted for. But Stiko, he goes for that push, and he gets caught out in the open. So Astralis back into this retake. Glaive will get dealt with. Sunny's going to get spotted out, and now Rops and Oscar doing what they can. Suddenly, it's only Device and Oscar. That is very, very quick indeed.
Mousesports have to go for this. There's only 2 players here for Astralis, so if quick kills come in for Mousesports, this might just be their round, this might just be the reset. But Zipnik's on the other side, flashbang through, Stiko's going to be fully flashed, Sunny coming in on the flank, but Zipnik's mowing down 2, that's the bomb. 15 seconds up for Mousesports. Is there anything they've got left in the tank? Surely not. As Zipnix hasn't even fallen off the balcony, and just as the time ticks away, Mousesports, their opportunity is gone. Kills are coming through, there's team kills in the midst of the madness, and Dupree will even pick up Oscar. The round's done, it's map point for Astralis. Dupree has no idea just yet, but he's still got a very favourable position on this angle if he sticks to his guns. Glaive moves to middle, that's when Stiko strikes. 35 seconds on the clock. Sunny, he's going to go for it. That timing. Dupree walks away. That's an entry. Magist will defend the A site with his life, but this is when the push run comes through the connector.
30 seconds. That bomb's going back to B, and Sunny, he's holding down the rotations right now. It is Zipnix once again. He's dropped the bomb, and now there's a chance. 15 seconds left on that clock. They've got to pick up the pace, and Zipnix, he's done it again. That might be enough to get them to 16 rounds. Zipnix shows up, and oh my goodness, what a way to do it. Astralis over on that T side. Glaive going to be picking up the utility alongside Device. And actually, Mousesports, they're not thinking twice. They're straight down through mid. And Glaive, he hears all of this. He hears absolutely everything. 3 players here. And this is a very awkward fight for either one of these teams. Glaive flashes himself out. And it is going to go left and right. Ultimately back into the 4-on-4. Dupree waiting down in his little hidey hole, now emerges and does shut down Rops. Oscar doing what he can over here towards short to hold back these Danes from this A bomb site. Actually, Astralis, they've been divided. They've been cut right down the middle. This bomb currently trapped down in the pit. The rest of the boys trying to fight to go get it. And Zipnik's alone, but this is where this man feels so comfortable.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to move and lose this bomb. That could be such a problem for Astralis, but this position is so powerful. Dupree's going to try and come and join him here from the apartments. If he can just have a second man to trade this frag, it would be very important, because right now Chris J's got that cross. Zipnik cannot get towards the bomb site without at least being spotted by Mousesports, and by that point he'd be removed. So here's when Dupree and Device really come into play. Oh, but look at this backup from Oscar. He's going to get caught. Zipnik's found the kill. And just like that, Chris J is going to be alone on the A bomb site. He's got to stop this bomb from crossing. Oscar must have had no idea how he got there. And with the smoke going down, Chris J finds himself in the middle of the bomb site, in the middle of the action, 25 seconds. And Astralis is just taking their time. It gives time for this mid-rotate to come out for Sunny, but 20 seconds, they need to get to the site.
Oh, Dupree finally going to arrive on this lurk round, and now Sunny stuck between a very hard situation. He's going to get shut down.
Oscar going to be on that, and Astralis are up in the apartments ready for this burst. It's just 2 players committed here. And as I say that, Oscar leaves this spot. Rops has a very good position, but this is going to get flashed off by Magist because he throws over the utility. Ducked by Rops, back in with another. He finds 2.
He's out a duck dive and weave. Oscar comes rotating round, and oh my goodness, man is going to get his head removed. Device does answer back as best he can. But Rob still sat pretty down in this pit. He has been instrumental in this round. Sunny now in with another, and Device on 7 HP in a 1v3. You do not fancy his odds.
And as it goes, he tries to find an angle. Stiko, just narrowly avoiding that spot. Rops in the pit, but only 1 bullet needed, and he's going to get spotted. Great round from Rops.
Nice. Not quite able to find anything there before the smoke plumes, and now Astralis turning their attention back here towards the top of mid. They cleared it out earlier on. Stiko could get caught with a nade out. He does spot that first man, and there's Dupree with his deagle. Dupree, so talented with this weapon. Rops gets caught trying to cross out from the pit, and actually team flashes Oscar. That could have led to his demise, but that smoke gonna bloom just in time. Device in with another, and now Oscar sat here alone. Device not done yet. Second kill in this round, and just like that, Mousesports is back in with the save. They've got to give this one up. And who's the man to win this out? It is Chris, rising to the occasion, shutting down Glaive. Sunny now pushing up, trying to go in for a bit more. Device still lies in wait on the other side, and he's not the beast you want to tangle with. Oh, he gets trying to peek for the information. Doesn't quite spot Chris J. Chris J, however, does see Device. Now it falls to Magist to take up the mantle, and Chris J, shutting him down, drops the bomb. And it's only Dupree in what feels like an impossible 1v4.
does have the time, though, and the element of surprise. Mousesports, with Oscar here in the spawn, he needs to be watching. He needs to be somewhat aware of this flank, but he's too busy focused trying to check the ruins, make sure no one's crept in. You know how sneaky Astralis can be, and while Oscar's somewhat aware, he will look back at the flank. No easy feat. Look at these guys. They've already rallied back towards A. Mousesports try and make up for their loss of Chris J by putting the AWP in position, but now it's just going to be the other rifle. Rops on his lonesome. Astralis still with one man up top B, and he's defending it. Magisk catching Seiko going aggressive. Now, he doesn't know Sunny has crossed towards the sandbag, so that's something to remain aware of, but no Molotovs to get him out of this position. Magisk is going to move on forward, creep into this site. Sunny does take him down, and it's information here for Mousesports. With 30 seconds left, Rops has finally realized they are hitting that A site.
And the Estonian youngster, he's got a lot to do, does Rops. He's going to get tested here. 25 seconds on that clock. Rotations coming in, and Rops does manage the first, traded out by Zipnix. Oscar answering back, and Sunny, he's dropped that bomb. 15 seconds, and it's Zipnix in an impossible clutch, but name a more iconic duo than this. Tapping down the bomb. Oscar not peeking into it. Balls of steel on Zipnix, but Oscar's there.
You're not going to be baited in, but he's got his back turned, and that's when Device creeps on in. There's the kill. What a trade from Astralis. As now Mousesports, they want to burst this A site.
Oh, there's Dupree from the graveyard. He's looking to put some bodies in this graveyard, is Dupree. Magisk up on the balcony, bit of a whip there on a Chris J. Does give Mousesports a bit of room to work with, because that's the bomb that's crossed into this bomb site. The issue is, Dupree is still here. How haven't they dealt with him yet? Now Magisk on this rotation round. Sunny's gonna fall, and Stiko, the only man left standing. Device in the back, and Astralis.
So maybe this could be his chance to shine. But Device on the other side, the flash is there. Will it blind him? No! Device finds them both. And Mousesports, their tail caught in a trap. And that trap laid by Astralis is 13-5 with a double man advantage. What have Mousesports got for us here?
We need to see something absolutely unreal. Stiko at least is going to go ahead and deal with Glaive over here at the arch side. Astralis feeling very confident, though. They rotate everyone away from B. They have this bomb down, and it's in the clutches of Device. Not an easy man to deal with, as he's already shown in this round. And Device just locking it down at this angle. Dupree doesn't know that Stiko's on the left, but still able to pick it up. And now Oscar and Rops, all that remain. Device continuing this form down in mid. The hat trick for him, and he's only fired 2 bullets. Ooh, Rops brought down to 7 HP, goes back, does at least get rid of Device. You imagine his luck's run dry, and indeed it has. Device and Dupree, 5 kills between them, a 14th round. These smokes and flashes now, this play about to come through. Device is here, the rotation from Glaive is already arriving. The smokes are down, Zipnix up on the boost, has to hop off. And now, this B bomb site does fall as Oscar manages one through the smoke. Ooh, Device holding close. Deletes the first man, Glaive's in with another. And now only Rops and Stiko left. They've got no time to get in a post plant. They've just got to sit where they stand. And now rotations here. Astralis, all 4 players knocking on the door of Mouse. That flash is the thing to open it up. And Magisk and Glaive, they shut down everyone. Astralis, map and series point. Chris J joins him. Smokes rain in toward this B bomb site, but it's a fake. Sunny here alone, trying to sell it. How much attention is he going to get? None. Glaive shuts him up. And now 4-on-4 maintained. Dupree locking down short, and there's only 20 seconds left. Mousesports have to pick up the time, and they can't get the boost. Stiko's in with the trade. And now only Magisk remains inside of this A bomb site, but Glaive is here to help bail him out. 8 seconds on the clock, Mousesports. You have to get the bomb plant, and they can't even get into the site. Magisk locking it down. Astralis locking in their spot in the grand finals as they take a very convincing 2-0 series here versus Mousesports in front of the home crowd.
You can see Elige is super low on money, so is Taco on $50, Nafly as well. So sure, they're going to win this round almost certainly, but you've kept them on a leash. They're not running away with the game so far. but this is looking likely to be 6-1 on the T side as Taco, he needs to be careful of the E-box. Will he find his first frag? Certainly will, and that should confirm things. Brilliant shot on the second.
They're looking on. In terms of shots, there's no question that Liquid's hitting them right now. Magisk is gone. That's the Krieg out of the hands. It's Elige that wants his gun back. He's got his own to work with, mind you, and he's doing well with it. He's gotten Glaive. It's all on to Xyp9x yet again. And Elige, solid 3 kills. Everyone contributing now on Liquid's side. If you look at the kill totals, by the way, an interesting kill total. We've got what we call the Care Bear countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for Dupree, Magisk, Device, Xyp9x, and Glaive. But on the other side, 8, 7, 6, 6. That's your top 4. They're all getting kills.
Well, this is where Astralis need to start posting some rounds at this point. Round number 8. No tactical timeout here.
And it's a push from Magisk to make sure they're not going to be an A main, and that is absolutely the right position to be in. Oh, he hit the fire. Device normally does in those situations. He almost had 2 lined up. Naf's going to get Xyp9x as a result of this. So the entrance is in. Nitro goes for the plant because he's the one with high HP. No nade would be able to take him down. That's a smart call, as Naf somehow gets by the edge of the train. Op shot hit, but he somehow survives on 18. And Nitro is pushed up aggressively. Magisk does arrive on the flank, however. Nitro needs to commit to this position. He can't afford to be pulled away and get caught out in the open. Device is going to look for him. He's got Naf down. It's all on one as Nitro has to clutch back. Magisk, 100. Device gone.
Oh, the incendiary.
He's got the incendiary. Smoke on top of it. He knows he can't throw it. The smoke's going to extinguish it. He's got to run faster. I don't think it's going to work. Magisk is on it. Nitro's trying. Nitro's trying to find him. Magisk. He's on it. He's got a knife out. Nitro just barely pulls it back. Effort from either side on money yet again. Winner of this round takes control. Double digits for Liquid would be incredible. Xyp9x has other plans! He's got better plans! He gets 3 on the ladder! And Bomb as well, they might just steal it back! Taco left alone in a 1-on-5 suddenly and very quickly. They wanted to change the pace. They didn't account for anyone to be at the ladder, certainly not Xyp9x.
And there's going to be a force fire in response. Finally, Liquid have been broken financially. Mage is rising in confidence at this point as well. You can see him trying to use that great aim towards Ivy, but he's been isolated towards the dumpster here. He needs backup right away.
Well, that's why Glaive gets in position as he does. Elige does get Magisk down, but they don't know that Glaive's also here. They haven't been aware of the fact that he's behind the smoke, so he finds 2. Nearly turns to get Taco, who snuck through the smoke and somehow gets away from Device. Couldn't find the shot fast enough.
I guess natural to them at this point. It's not a map they play an awful lot. It's their go-to veto for the entire year. So Nitro's going to have his work cut out for him, but Dupree certainly not. 2 kills on a plate, served up. He'll take 2, but Elige pulls it back. He can still get a bomb down here, Matt, with the Molotov towards Connector.
10 seconds to play. He was a little bit late getting down ladder. Couldn't save his teammates, but he's got every right to win this 1-on-1. He's going to spot out Xyp9x, and Elige comes back. 4 kills in the round, 3 for the clutch. It's double digits for Team Liquid.
Important round here for Astralis. Their approach is going to be towards outside. We've seen this pistol from them many times before. It's the opening for Xyp9x. Next objective, get the bomb down, but can they find Elige before they do it?
Similar strat. They just run it outside, get smokes in position, and they want early plants. If they win this, by the way, it would be the first time in the game that they've had the economic upper hand. Magisk trying to do what he can, but Taco and Twist's not giving up easily. Taco, by the way, has a kit. Keep that in mind. Position close to the bomb, but he's spotted above the smoke. Tagged at 12. Twists is gone. It's pretty much all on Naf at this point. He wants to get Device from hell position. Did actually realize that he overstepped the mark Device and turned back with a double take. Naf was too quick to find his head. Bomb ticking at this point. Taco has to get on it. Taco with only 12. He can be sprayed out. No smoke on it. He's down. They're down. Gone. It's going to be Astralis winning it. And I say that with conviction, even though Naf finds 2 kills. No time. It's more difficult than you'd expect, considering the potency of that rifle. Knows that Xyp9x is directly above as well. Twists aware they've already taken hell. And that is a bit of a problem because he's smoked off. They've actually got room to wiggle in the site. Naf's going to have to be perfect on top of the bomb train. Watching Twist aside, but they're already in front. Sees it. Tries the no-scope. He trades out 1. Magisk going to wrap around, though, through the flames and finds 2. Dupree's got 1 on top of it. It is going to come back to a 2-on-2, though, because Nitro's on top of the bomb train. They hadn't cleared it. They thought they had. They thought they could go for the plants, and he surprises them all as Xyp9x does get the clutch back. Both Twist and Nitro down, 11-7, and money in the favor of Astralis. Again, Device thinks he's gone. Dupree's opened it. So it's a 3-2 split. They go from A main and Pop Dog, and look at the smokes. Brilliantly placed. Naf, he is as well, but Xyp9x, great kill. Could have denied the bomb otherwise. As Nitro still tries to fire back through the smoke, Twist is going to invite himself where he always wanted to go. Try and get the flank down on the M4. Smoke makes it a bit ominous as he has to sneak in, but it's an easy kill on Device. He'll take his time to line it up. Headshot confirmed. Looks to Pop Dog. Didn't quite see the fact that Xyp9x was toward the ladder. I wonder if that lack of information comes back to haunt him because he may think it's secure. Checks it again, realizes it certainly isn't. and he'll change his angle so that Zippix is locked in, can't go toward the bomb when they want to try and get the defuse. Really, at this point, comes to Dupree. He's rendered out. I think it's going to be 12. That's it. Done indeed.
There's little to no chance Astralis can do much of this, but the timing could work out. Twist will be uncomfortable with this, especially if he gets a deagle bullet to the face. 5 versus 4, and Nitro under pressure here.
Twist did not expect that arrival. Nitro's missed the shot. This is exactly what they needed to get into the round. Somehow it's still falling apart, or is it? Because Elige found 2. Nitro makes up for it, but it's still a 2-on-2. He's got a shotgun to jump around the corner, but Dupree's got that AK. We talked about it, and they now have the advantage. Nitro switched to the M4 because he knows he has to be perfect in this situation. So far, so good, but time is his enemy. 1:11 and bomb in the hands of Dupree. He can go anywhere on this map at this point, and that's why.
As time ticks away, Nitro questioning what's happening right now.
Yeah, that's the hard part. It's got to have a head on a swivel. You're right. Dupree could just walk in behind him, and Nitro would have absolutely no idea. He'd be expecting the plant. Dupree going for the standard play. 14 seconds. He's cut it close, but perhaps close is perfection. Nitro knows now that he's likely not to be outside. Starts his rotation. Open plant so that Dupree can start to position in the nooks and crannies. In fact, I take that back. He's going to stay in the most open position in the bomb site itself. Taz's former home. Does see him. AK, Nitro couldn't land it either. Both around 35 and 50, so under a shot from either gun. Doesn't matter if it's the M4 or the AK at this point in time. And Nitro needs to be, oh, so clever. Sneaks underneath it. He could hold this, but I don't think he's going to have the time. Smoke on it, Dupree. He doesn't have the lineup. He doesn't know he's on it, Dupree. Nitro's pulled it off. Second time, Nitro's clutched it out based on the bomb, and it's 14-8. Glaive on 9, he's the only one lower. He's not been in this in terms of influence.
It's a map you think he would be devouring at this point. It's Elige who's trying to go for the aggressive play. Doesn't work out for him. Oh my goodness, it's Twist again with a double. He pulls it right back in their favor.
And so smart to stagger that by just a few steps. The false sense of security after getting that first kill. They didn't expect anyone else to be there. And Twist steps out. Taco doesn't have to do a whole lot on this CT side, but he's in position now to potentially easily, I say, find a kill as he spots Glaive on the ladder. Down to just 2. Map point potentially available for Liquid. Twists, he's going to rotate all the way around once more. Nitro will cover off inside of the site as a result of this. The question is, which way does he go? Because up the stairs, they're already outside on A. Which means he's actually a little bit further from his rotation. Potentially could go Pop Dog. They're going to rely mostly on Naf to be the second man on the site. A lot of control gifted for Astralis. Commit to a bomb plant too soon. Dupree just wants to check his angles. Nitro's going to see him. That confirms it. They can now rotate back to the outer yard, and Dupree aware that the game's up. He's got to try and get the bomb down and just play this as standard as possible.
Here we go, 4-on-2, an impossible task for Astralis. No utility, but 2 of the best clutches we have available. And the flank coming in from Liquid. This should be done. That's going to confirm it. Surely Nitro will steal it away from Naf, and his Zippix now. He can't even get the first kill. That's going to be map points on Train.
Sneaking up behind this smoke, they want to close the gap to Elige, who sprays in. Able to make significant gains on doing so. He does wait it out though. Dupree walks around eventually. He'll finish the job as he damage onto him earlier on. D-Box open position. I don't think Device was aware that he'd actually slipped into the possibility of being seen from hell. Pre-fire from Glaive, that's not going to work either. Elige has it, and Liquid have the map. A brilliant call. The bait on Twitter from Twists. Welcome to Train, and it's 16-8. They start this series with their map, essentially not even picked by them, and in the lead. Inferno, after this, Liquid has won on before against Astralis. Not only that, Dust 2, nothing is safe for either side. So this is a big map for Astralis to steal back. It starts off in favor so far. Liquid, they've got 3 kills. They've only lost 1, and it's Zippix and Magisk trying to make amends with that situation. Magisk getting back through the vents and finding a kill and getting away. It certainly helps their cause. It's all on to Zippix to try and peek it out, but firing a squad of 3 inside of the site. Nowhere for Magisk now to go, and Liquid start off perfectly yet again. P9 at that range. That was partly due to the fact that there was damage really to Dupree. He just wants to get this bomb down. He just wants money for his team. Nitro wants to try and deny that, and does, just barely. There's about half a second left on that plant. And they'll close out the round without a take that back, grab the AK upgrade, but it's Elige and Nitro doing the job. Over toward A, it suddenly turns. Device and Zippix find an opening, and that allows the bomb potential to get to the side. I say potential because Taco still could intercept that. Deep smoke. It's not going to be able to cover him off if he pushes back. He absolutely has that opportunity. And in the open, oh, Device realized it, but it's too little too late. Flank now in place. They can watch out the bomb. Dupree, massive miss. This is suddenly a huge problem because they've got Nitro swinging toward Palace. Zippix has 41 seconds, but not a lot of information on how to play this. If he picks that up, he's in the open.
This is so tense, Matt. He's got a Molotov to segregate one of the CTs, but does he know the Palace flank is coming in? He takes the gamble, and Nitro, he'll close it out. That's a huge victory for Team Liquid there.
His hands a few more than that. Nitro, ooh, missed shot. Had the vision apparently of Glaive, but just off by a little bit. Naf stuck inside the smoke. Needs to not deplete all of his ammo because Glaive gets in behind him. And now Taco's got pressure. Both angles. He finds the first, drops off, but only 6. Magisk, Dupree, completely, I was going to say undetected, but twists in perfect position, shuts that down.
This is so good from Liquid. Everything's covered and calculated. It's Zipex exposing himself towards the A side, but Twist knows he's low. Has to just try and stay alive at this point, run the clock down as much as possible. He will be punished in the end. 2 versus 2.
Elise gets back through the vents. Zipex selects not to try and babysit that. The rotation goes all the way back through T-Spawn. He plants safe side triple, knowing that Twist was the only one on that side of the map. Running out of time, and they're spreading themselves out as far as possible. On the Astralis side, Liege has a kit, doesn't matter. Taco found first, Astralis pull it back. They're first in the game, it's 4-1. Heading underneath of the window, he'll try and position himself accordingly. Actually finds Dupree, who'd already bypassed that position. Gets a free shot on a Glaive, but needs to be perfect in his positioning here because he's going to get behind the bench. Oh, it is. It almost was going to go the other way. I thought he'd get caught out by Naf instead, but Magisk still giving a challenge. He's allowed Magisk actually to backtrack. They now know Nitro's in the window. Magisk, easy shots. Twist is going to have to be aggressive. Does get the low HP. No kit, needs to be immediate on top of the ball. Tries to re-peek out the same side, but Zipic's going to position himself behind the pillar. Twists, a free chance at it. Gets a little closer on the knife, but again, time running out. Zipix, he's playing this angle perfectly around the pillar. Twist, he's going to run out of time. Zipix now knows it and swings out. It's Astralis with another.
Attack, the flashbang will come in. It's going to be a very simple approach, and Dupree, clinical with his precision to open things up on the A side.
Liege tagged, 82 the nade, just barely. Good find from Nitro, reading the fact that the flank was possible given the situation of how quick it went down and rotations required. Half on the device, this is certainly winnable for Liquid. More so now that it's just Zipix. He'll step out, finds Taco. Clutch Minister, they call him! He's got 3! Oh my goodness! Zipix can't quite hold it.
No, he's done
just
it.
barely. He might. You're right, he might with the time. He doesn't have a kid. I think Zipix has pulled this off. I think he has! A 1 versus 4! And it's 4-4 on the score! Positioning is key, though, inside of connector, because if they push out, there's nowhere to really hide in shadow. You can't really use it to your advantage, and you see the effects now. They didn't expect the third, though, and that nearly cost them. It will. Twist's able to trade off of the fact that Elise stole the aggro away from Glaive. Hasn't pushed forward to get a gun as of yet.
2 versus 2, an advantage here, but there's definitely a risk. Taco can hear them now making their way towards B. CZ in hand. If he gets 1 kill here, it'll be enough. Oh my goodness, could get both as well. It's Zipex on 60 HP. Another 1 versus 1 situation for him. It's Twist once again. He's got the AK-47 and a Molotov. He's towards short right now.
He knows that he's towards short. Zipix heard him and saw the Molotov come in, so he now positions perfectly. Again, there's no kit, and there's no armor for Twists either. It's AKs, but just body shots would be so problematic. Twist, he's gonna get up, he's gonna get in position, but Zipix again and again. He always finds the clutches. Do the angle perfectly, only shows his head and manages to find the shot toward the ladder. Flash, look at the timing. Naf does get away with it, pulls it back, in fact, takes the bomb as well. Lucky to get away from bench, just they had catwalk controlled, and that's where Glaive finds Nitro. Naf's now locked in, no position in which to work, but I guess if you're going to be caged, you might as well fight forward, and he takes down Zipix as well, 2-on-2. Bomb in the sight, remember, as Glaive on 1 already, pushes in. I'm not sure he's aware, though, that Twist has already made it through the window. He was expecting he was still locked out. Device, 4 HP, 1-on-1, but it's Twist that finally gets one back for Liquid.
And he has looked unstoppable. Twist continues to apply the pressure there. They're pushing up towards middle, but Dupree still alive and kicking. Nitro will get a second frag for Team Liquid, but can Device find anything more? He's looked scrappy, a little bit sloppy at times as well. This time painted into the corner, as he still has 100 HP, but CT's not going to let him survive for much longer. This is a must-win round for Liquid. They won't really have much at all. That's going to be 1,900 per player. I assume the full eco and buy up with the 2,400 after it, but there certainly are a few options. Whether they'll take a timeout and deliberate over them is yet to be seen, but it's going to be Naf to close things out.
So we can get a pick toward mid. Liege was down actually on that, despite the Nitro to peek with him. I would have thought they would have walked away with one there. Nitro, so it's back all the way around the CT. Good find from Naf. It's actually Twist, above him that got the kill. He finds a second as well, and he's going to have to look for a third, but blinded up in the corner. Glaive's able to pull one back. And Magisk, therefore, can walk out from Palace, but not so easily. Maybe I'm wrong on that one. That looked pretty easy to me to find the headshot on Nitro.
Now they know Taco plays in that B bomb site. He's going to be aware of the possibility of connector, but does he know he's got the AWP? He spots him. He's got the advantage, but Taco nails the shot. It's the 1 versus 1 this time going in favor of Liquid.
NA versus EU, this rivalry could turn into something spectacular, the amount of times they find themselves in these situations. One of the greatest in esports, potentially, if it could transpire that way. Taco, tag on him just because he jumps across. They still have 2 men better than that of Astralis, so they won't panic on the fact that Bomb will find its way to the site. They'll take their time, calculate their retake, and can afford to actually trade off on some of this, so it may not be the worst idea to send someone in for information early. Instead, Elise just cleans out the apartments. That makes Magisk have to look both directions, and exactly that. Elise switched, by the way. Team Liquid are in favor right now, according to the community, and that was certainly not the case when this started. Glaive, my God, man! How sick, how quick! Finds Nitro and immediately takes the head off of Naf in front. Looking for a pistol for Astralis. Not necessarily their most successful feat so far in this series. Glaive's gonna confirm it. What a round from him. 4, oh yeah, there he is. Take one out of Harrigan's foot.
Trying to get the crowd riled up. They're going to situation 2 for Masses, and he can have a replay of this brilliant round from Glaive here. He's one of the key players of Astralis this year, not just because he's the in-game leader providing great strats, his fragging potential.
Positioning MP5, but at this range, it's not an issue. It's when you start to go a little bit more than this, when you start to find out toward the bottom of Horseshoe where Twists is. He's got to back off this time, but Glaive shows up for 2 more.
Now this might just seem like eco bashing, which it is, but players like Glaive, they can find multiple frags. He's going to fire him up. They've got a clean round there.
Elysian Nitro, even with armor, will take significant damage, but the first kill still goes the way of Liquid. And look at Naf, look how far forward he is. He's got another kill. Finally, Glaive turns it around, but Taco's able to trade onto him. First time he hasn't found multiple kills, and Taco gets Dupree as well. Liquid
duck in. He's like, you know what, boys? I'm just going to run on the A side, get it done. It's a clean round. It's double digits first.
Jisk is ready for it. Naf pre-fires underneath in shadow after the nade, looking to do as much damage as possible. Glaive's found 1, but Jisk staring at Palace, though, had no information, no support. Taco is able to just walk in and remove him. So bomb plant Nitro, but he had the op ready if he did, but it's not going to happen. In fact, he counter smokes to give himself more of a conceal. Dupree gets 1. Nitro's forced away from it. They won't overcommit, though, and what they really want is for Taco to come back into the equation. Glaive's just previously looked at connector, so he's not going to expect his arrival, and he should be standing in the open. He is, but manages a kill first, and that allows Dupree to slide out. It's going to be tight. It's going to be very tight. In fact, already Dupree's running just in case they don't get this defuse. It's so tight, but they get away with it.
Scenario, the star player's not showing up. They're going to have to plug holes. All right, if he's hitting shots like that, keep him on the weapon map. Keep him on it. No way is he hitting those shots. Amazing stuff. Not only does he get a quick scope through the smoke, it's his teammate Dupree backing him up as well. We go 10-9.
Give him a bit more of an opportunity to stay in that angle because they can't swing and spot. Device does get 1 back, finally. Recognizes that Nitro is down low. That's going to put him back inside of the smoke, but he follows up. Looking like he's finally going to have a contribution in the rounds. And they're on top of the defuse already, but Elige, he's got 6 HP and he keeps them off at double peak. He goes down potentially, but he gets 1 more. Device has a kit.
Nice down, he's got it.
He's got it just barely, just enough time. Device finally shows up. And Astralis tied the game on 10, breaking the economy of Liquid in doing so.
A chance for Astralis to stabilize financially, and this man on the screen right here, the most impact he's had so far. This was a huge round, and he manages to get 3 kills on the retake. That was absolutely massive, the defuse as well. And here's Glaive getting it done. He sprays him down for an ace! Are you kidding me, Glaive? That's insane! Sure, it's against the eco, but it's gonna get them so excited at this point.
Smartly took out his in-ears before standing up that time, so we won't have another delay, but my God, what a game. Never, I mean, sure, it's an eco, but look at that control.
That's so cool.
He never let go of mouse 1.
They get absolutely destroyed. Yes, it's the eco, but Nitro, he's just bought in again.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear. Okay.
Yeah, he takes the in-ears out. He's like, all right, guys.
Towards shore, but Dupree, he can stop them crossing over. He's going to nail at least one of these kills. That's the most important one. The bomb spotted. He's up players on a plate. There's the second. That should be round confirmed. Dupree doesn't make it 3 out of 3, but Zipex is there, making sure the bomb plan is denied. It's a nice clean round there from Astralis. Through. Dupree still on AWP. You can see he's confident with it as well. Oh my God, what? He hits that shot.
Fantastic nade to Firebox as well. Look at how fast Dupree is. Underpass kill at B, and he's already back in A. Dynamic at its best, and Elige, he will at least get back Magisk onto this, but it's only Taco. Has to try and pull it around, gets Device out of the equation. He's been tagged and he was already in this position, so they should know, but a smoke down, he wants to get the angle. It just gives him up. Zipic's already standing there. It's 14. Astralis are absolutely on fire now.
But rarely picks it up. Let's have a look how this looks when, my God, Nafly didn't see it coming, didn't even expect any danger there. And Dupree.
Nitro gets Glaive. Follow it as well. Good run in. Does finally get shut down by Zipix, who's more than up to the challenge of spraying, at least in both directions, to get Taco as well. But Elige jumping down below evades his aim, and Liquid trying to play for overtime at this point. Have to go against Magisk in a 1-on-3. Bomb already planted. Magisk aware that Elige is inside of the site with the AWP. Now knows there's also one toward Truck, but it's Twists instead toward Catwalk.
Didn't happen though, and we get into the next round. And Device this time looking like his usual self. Will get that opening kill and fall back.
Shot from Dupree. 3 kills to go, and we've got a tie series heading to Inferno. Back on Astralis' serve at that point because they look to break Liquid here, and they will. All done. And credit to Glaive. The in-game leader of Astralis ends with 31 kills to carry his team to victory.
Astralis on the T side, they've got 2 smokes, 2 flashbangs. Looks like they're focusing towards B as well. Early smoke deployed. You get them close towards a banana. You can see it lands right in towards CT spawn. That's actually going to lock the CTs out of the bomb site completely. This is looking incredibly efficient here as Naf has to go for the boost and at least find 1 kill here to stand a chance. The bomb goes down in the 5-on-5. I don't see them standing a chance of retaking this.
He didn't hit the shot he needed to. Zipix gets away with it and falls back in toward the emo position. Bomb. That's already planted. Zipix trying to get elevation as well to see above the smoke. Glaive's got Magisk to play off of. They're playing the wings very aggressively at this point. The perimeter being held. 2 towards CT, 2 toward Banana, 1 at Ruins. Twist, good entry. Actually opens up Banana. Now that's a problem for Zipix, who has to get off. Orange is 2. Low on HP, but somehow runs by Nitro and hits the shot. That means he can disappear to Ruins and be a factor as time goes down to the wire. Taco's going to tap this, and his teammate's hunting. He's not in position to actually trade this out until now. He just gets back in time, but they're both lined up. Twist gets the shot back. Does he have the time?
That's enough.
I don't think he's got the time. 10 seconds, and Zipix once again somehow slips away. Arguably the 2 best pit players in this game, by the way. One being Magisk, the other being Twists. And Twists going to let them go out because he's got the rifle. Wanted to reset his aim, wanted him to be there when he could. AK picked up Elige. He's going to spray, nearly gets both. Zipix tagged. He's on 4. This is winnable absolutely now for Liquid.
The fact they've got no kits here, you can almost guarantee that, but it's an open position. It should be punished at this point. They know where he is, and down he goes. He's trying to control the area, but there's 3 CTs on the other side.
Just already opened up, aware that they're close based on trajectory. Ready therefore to fire, but Naf with the trade. Trades certainly do favor the T side, however, because this thins the defense, and they've already started to preemptively rotate off this, trying to strengthen A. Very, very passive position as well for Naf. No one even in B with a minute to go. They think they've got a read on Astralis.
Plenty of time. 3 smokes here for Astralis. They could smoke it towards A and fall back, but this looks like the full commitment. Now 2 players on the site. They've got no one in the pit whatsoever as they now are isolated. Taco boosted up, trying to get this next frag. We'll see if it's possible. Absolutely not. Dupree and Glaive go to town, but Twist is there, tucks in the corner. He'll take down the bomb, but the trades are just too strong, and that's the advantage of the 4-on-4 coming into play right there. Nafly certainly capable of pulling this one off. He's going to have a 1 versus 1, make it 0 as he pulls it off. Absolutely amazing from him once again. It's just going to be Nitro, but holding the coffins at such a strong spot. They have to hope this flashbang is perfect as he lines him up with the AWP. He should be getting multiple kills here. Gets the first one, no problem. Deploys the flashbang and waits for his teammates.
And for Device at coffins. And advantage to Liquid kits on 3 of 4. Device will position himself at pillar, wants to get an off angle for the deagle shot. Nearly got a chance on to Naf. He gets him. Naf couldn't find the shot in return. He gave Device too many cracks at it. A 3rd is a charm. Boost for Glaive as well with the M4. Wants to make sure he spots them working in from Ruins. And Device sitting still toward Evo. Could actually catch them out. Perfect position from Glaive. They could pull this off from a man down without weapons. It's Device in the corner to get the last kill.
In the hands of Nafly, and 4 rifles to be fair, but it's bare bones utility for them. As we'll see whether they want to get aggressive here at all. They certainly do. The flashbang comes in. It's absolutely perfect. It's Elige to mow down 2 at the beginning of the rounds. So good at that AWP and gives them a perfect advantage here. 5-on-3 right at the beginning of the round.
Excellent start. No damage done onto him either. His device clears out, but Naf just barely close enough to make that Mag 7 work. Gets the headshot with it as well. Twist elects not to swing. Taco finds the angle on the hay bales. Twist checks the wall now realizes they're already in. He'll continue to rotate around, get behind Magisk, and he needs to be aware of that as he backs off with the bomb. He's going to walk to his own certain death. As it is Liquid to find 5, they take back the lead, and they hold on to the money this time. One of the few mistakes we see from Astralis to commit to exactly the position that Liquid wants them to. Taco forced out inside of the flames. He'll still find one, but he's tagged up. One bullet was all it takes based on the damage received from the nade.
Well, there it is. That's what you call a trade. That's exactly what they need at this point. They've got the advantage already. As long as they keep trading out like that, they're going to win the round. Those are the facts.
But they're still going over toward this stacked up position, which makes trades a little more difficult. Nitro was spotted. Device is going to realize now, though, that B's wide open, so there's no guarantee that Magisk even heads this direction. Aside from the fact that time's not really all that strong, Naf gets one. Xyp9x to hold it off. 7-5 in favor of Astralis. Finally, something going the way of Liquid, and even then it's a trade.
Yeah, and it's the same point made before, especially in these lower buys when they don't have a kit. This favors Astralis immensely.
Good hold from Taco to win out on the arch. That should influence some aggression toward Twist, and he's certainly ready for it. Playing a castle. Ooh, dinked up though. Through the wall, 6. Oh, that's very smart from him. He puts out the smoke ahead of time, knowing that the Molotov would take him down and keeps him alive a little bit longer, allows Elige to also find a frag, which he gets now. Edge of the smoke, Xyp9x, Taco down. Huge problems for Twist, 6 HP. Needs to be absolutely perfect.
Oh, what?
He's whiffed the shot, but Nitro's on the flank. Bomb drop, still a chance for him to pull it back. Pre-fire, but Xyp9x again, every single time.
No HEs to push the CTs back at the start, and they'll take advantage of that and try and bait into Device.
Device doesn't get that happening that easily, though, as Twist able to collect. Not only that, he's going to advance very quickly on toward B. Glaive still at New Box, however. We saw his contributions in the second pistol on Mirage, but Twist is again the one to step up, goes more and deeper behind enemy lines, gets the assist this time as Xyp9x goes down. Nitro trying to sneak in behind, will capitalize and punish. Dupree actually falls to Nitro, but nonetheless, they can rotate in, and Magisk, 1-on-3. No kit, bomb to be planted. Coffin's peak, pre-fire from Taco even confirms that Magisk is there, baits a shot from him. See what he can accomplish in this, making it difficult. Smoke down, he's actually already inside of it, but Taco holds on, and it's gonna be Liquid again. Pillar and Fountain. Gonna use that for coverage, and it's worked. Elige hasn't spotted it. He's almost overcommitted, but manages to recover just barely. It's down to 5 HP on a headshot from range. Dupree, knowing that is the truth, tries to fire in and get the last remaining bullet that would take the kill. Bomb going down as we speak. Liquid that's in the hot seat yet again to bring this back to a 2-round game, and then guns will be brought out for Astralis. Dupree's being clever here, but Nitro, aware of the possibility, will make no mistake in checking it. The SMG's farming up the cash. Elige with 2, Nitro with 1. Device on a pistol will at least pull one back, but again, we get into a bonus situation, and Liquid can play it because of the SMGs, and even if they lose some, it's not the end of the world, but Magisk with 3! There's suddenly a possibility. Bomb's on its own. There's no kit, however, so it should be enough. Twist was already gone. He'd already left the site. If they had a kit, that would have been a massive problem. Elige that wants to now sneak the other side with the Krieg against Device on the op. He's going to change his angle, realizes that it's very likely they head toward the boiler doorway, and they do bait out a shot. Not only that, they take down Dupree, so that gives them the position and forces the op into hiding. A little bit more to work with on the wall. Down from a Magisk, but it's fine. If they want to try and jump past that, this is Taco's traditional entry. He knows that. He's positioned for it, but he actually commits, interestingly, toward the boiler shot when he could have easily allowed Taco to walk onto him should he have known exactly what his plan was. It still works out. Device, Xyp9x each finding kills, and Device relocating to find Taco above the smoke. Ooh, big tag, but it doesn't matter. Xyp9x slides in, and Astralis find number 11. Sonic is very delighted. WP again for Device, so he's starting to feel his confidence on it. And he does manage to get Taco. That's an important trade because otherwise he was going to be able to push into the round. Device. Still looking for more as well toward the pit position. Dupree in the corner. Has to be overrun, and he is. Nitro jumping by, but it's him with one further kill, and Glaive to follow it up. Bomb plant Twist. That's all he's hoping for at this point. Now he's the one with the AK. He's got 100 HP. It's certainly a doable situation for him. Smoke down. He can actually transition. This is smart. Glaive needs to be aware of this. So too does Twist that he's gone this deep. They're going to expect that this is Pit. Should be a first kill easily for Twist, but now he's got to be cognizant of the fact that Xyp9x has the angle. Re-peeks it, and finally Twist shuts Xyp9x down.
Utility of Magisk. If he throws a grenade now, that's going to do a ton of damage. It might even be better at this point. Doesn't go quite deep enough. And that's the cue for Liquid to go. They know they've got to group up, stay together, and trade out kills, but no one there to follow it up. Magisk gets one for free.
Nice cops nade damage as Xyp9x goes down, though. That opens to the side, but they don't get Arch. And that's where it just pulled off. He now has the bomb. It's held off. He can smoke it. He can control the situation. And as we said, this is a massive round money-wise for Team Liquid, who now find themselves on the back of Nitro. He has all that they have left in it with 55 seconds, and look how surrounded he is. If he goes back down to mid-wall, he's covered off by the position right now of dupreeh. He walks forward, he's got Arch and Library to contend with, as well as Device waiting for him to wrap around. In fact, they're going to adjust this just to make sure he hasn't slipped away. With the AK against Glaive, he holds Tartu true. It's 13-11, and Astralis in the driving seat. Such luck in hitting the shot, and now it's the pistols to try and overrun him. But good timing on the counter smoke, and look at Xyp9x go through the smoke. He finds his fourth. He gets an ace. Twist goes down. It's another anti-eco ace. And it's Astralis on 14-11. Smoke as well means Glaive won't be able to see that or detect the possibility. He's aware of it as they spray in. They want to push him. They want to get this right. He's tagged but not taken down, and he eventually gives up the position, backs away, knowing that the aggro's taking that direction, though. A perfect time for dupreeh to make his arrival. Despite the Liquid in the past giving Astralis a run while they're on the T side, it's not looking likely this time around. It's 3 kills for dupreeh, it's 2 defines, and only 38 HP between the 2 remaining players on Liquid. Looks like it's going to go 2-1 for Astralis in the best of 5.
I think you might be right there. Nitro and Naf, 20 HP between, and the crowd seem to know it as well. They'll make their way towards B. Xyp9x in position, sure, he's alone, but that's the way he likes it. He'll be waiting to close things out here. 2 more kills will do it. He'll peek off the smoke, take the bomb down, and that should be it. Nafly with just a pistol as he waits for this one to pan out, and it will be Glaive to get it. Another great performance there for Astralis. It was a slow burner for them. We didn't see Device set up in the first 2 maps, but my God, he delivered in the third. As expected, it's Magisk to defend. He'll be joined by dupreeh, and here comes the commitment. The Molotov comes through, and 4 players to follow up.
But look at the reaction from Magisk. Already runs out, knows the situation, and gets ready for the shot, finds Twists. Bomb goes down, it's flowing forward and inside of the closet. Taco does pull one back, and he tries to jump over top, but dupreeh's already got position down below. Now does what he can, which is nothing at all. It's Astralis with
an upgraded pistol at all, so a full eco here. Should be a 5-man clean sweep as Glaive gets the first 2 frags. His teammate to defend him, that's dupreeh. Not the ace this time, but it looks like the round is done. Just Twist, and alone he gets 1.
Down, pretty straightforward affair for
flying due calls and actually take Nitro to 58. Device, first frag. Looks like he's back.
After the flash, but that brings Xyp9x out to the corner. Famas for him, flashback, Naf at range, able to hold it off, despite that they were much closer. Device is ready. He's reset his aim, and he's certainly ready for Nitro. He's also ready for Taco, but Taco baits out the shot. Can't do anything more than just the 1 kill. Astralis finds 3-0. Makes no mistake on it. dupreeh, though, aware that the smoke is in position, plays perfectly above it, but can't find his shot. Somehow Taco's still alive. The flash out, Elise is able to punish dupreeh. Window position as well as the door. Xyp9x wants to get back in as fast as possible. Device, clever nade over the wall. Somehow that doesn't find Taco either.
Doing just that here. Device to hold on to the AWP. Xyp9x with an M4. Yeah, will be 5 players to survive Liquid there. Side of the map, so Device is actually going to be rotating over. They used a good spawn, and it's working out tremendously well. They beat Naf to the punch. Device gets a kill in B, but this isn't over by any stretch. Elise! Oh my God, that's good! He takes 2 down the Krieg, no scope required, and gives them the advantage of the 3-on-2. With the UMP, so they've got long control guaranteed already.
Twist does actually bypass Glaive, and not only that, Nitro.
To the A side effectively. At least he isn't subscribing to that idea at all. Goes alone and gives his frag up for essentially nothing there, man.
Yeah, he saw the head on top of the site, got a little occupied with that. Didn't consider the fact that there would be 2 players still peeking him. 1 from CT, 1 from Cat. Device on the edge of the smoke. He'll find Nitro, looks again, but Taco. Good response, allows Twist to get to the ramp. He's getting low on HP, has to be careful, but that's why Naf's there to make sure he'll be okay, to get the package in position. They still can't plant it. dupreeh could creep up on them here as well. Still down behind him, doesn't want to commit yet to pushing through it. He's made noise, they'll now know that he's on elevator. And he's trying to get some distraction, some aggro, because Magisk has worked out from Mog. He's found the opening kill, but they know where he is. And that's why Twist understands now he's wrong, and it's good rotation from Twist. Gets position 4-4. Wants to go on to Glaive behind the box.
Gets him out perfectly. Dupree finds the shot instead. Glaive gets the second. Taco finally gets an answer. But it's left them low. With 20 seconds, they've got to find a way to the site, a way past an op, and worry about being down a man. Naf's made that part easier by getting Magist back. Shadow through the smoke shows them, and now Zipix knows they're going to be on the corner. Tries to spray into the boxes. That gives himself up with the op. Dupree couldn't find a second chance. He will on the third as he gets Taco rotating around. That brings Device into it, and Astralis goes 6-5.
They've got information elsewhere on the map, and the Orpers both here on long, hitting shots as well. You see 7 seconds when they haven't even got close to the bomb site at this point. They're the ones that have the advantage in terms of the weaponry. Even more so now, Device, he's been playing short and see if they can push Glaive back, but he's played this so well. Nice headshot. Can he find anything more? Pulls out the grenade. That's going to cost him his life, surely. And Twist just about takes him down.
And barely got away with that Twist on 34 HP. I don't think he's going to get away with the round, though. He and Naf together from long as Device actually just goes directly for contact for the flash. And Zipix throwing it was left defenseless as Twist came around the corner. He knows the Device is behind the box with an AWP. Naf, he's going to find the angle instead. 40 seconds.
Mages, though, can they detect Twist towards shore? They might not have a chance here.
Dupree, the only one left, and Naf's going to spot it. The position from Twist is perfect. The fact that Naf...
Straight for that T-spawn pick and Nitro. Does he have the kill? Flashed off. Will allow this CT to survive just for a few moments, so Twist takes him down and gains that from shore for now, and that's where his teammates are heading towards. Device is in the worst possible position at this point. He's getting pincered in. This was by design. You can see how effective that is. Very, very well played from Liquid. That's a perfect round of CS right there. They're absolutely fine now.
Off angle, and no mistake about it. Twist spots. Does take a lot of damage, but counter Molotov to clear out the car as well. Just firing it along the wall. Good read from Elige. Solid throughout this series. Another 3 kills for him. Naf will go down, and Elige a chance for more. Sneaks out towards CT. Gets the ace as well. All 5 on the Krieg for Elige. A lot of anti-eco aces today, I have to say.
Just the 2. But the way Liquid are playing right now, they don't necessarily need it because Elige is taking care of business.
Auto snipers and a double op. Last mage just aware now, and Glaive is going to do exactly that. He's going to rotate in behind them, so they've got to pick up the pace here, where he'll be sitting behind them without them even being ready. Bomb. It's still down as well. They're going to go pick that up, and they're going to give kills to Glaive. He timed that to perfection. He knew the situation. You can't go mid-wall, or excuse me, B-wall on your own. And Taco leaves the site trying to keep himself alive. He's now in a very awkward situation with an AWP. He gets found out by Zipix. 8-7 at the half. Just Glaive, Zipix all at long. Twist, shots, gives away his position at car as well. No time to reload. Doesn't have a lot of ammo to use, and he'll get taken down now with only 1. He's overwhelmed. Elige falls. Sight's wide open.
Leaves it in the 4-on-2. Nitro alone, and he's stuck towards short. He's got a kit short. Oh, he actually doesn't. It was the other player. He's got armor now. That's really it. Is Astralis gets maybe 2 scouts available in the current patch.
3 players only to find. Glaive low, he's got a chance on this with the CZ Device. Headshot available, but he nails it on the AK in return. Half to elevator. Deagle at range. Device is absolutely on it now.
Watch this.
30 seconds, jump shot for Naf. Couldn't land it. They tried to go for the jump shots. Taco sneaking in behind, though, has picked up a Krieg. This is a problem. Device, I think he's going to get the jump. He sees them first. Great round from him overall. 3 kills plus an assist. And Astralis survived to find number 9.
Who is there alone? He has the M4. This position is good for 1 kill, but they will collapse on you as soon as you get him. And your aim has to be pinpoint accurate. We'll see if Device will be ready for this. Taco has to peek. Oh my god, look at the damage he's done! He didn't get a frag, but he headshot almost everyone there.
I'm AK-47, and that was 3 kills, maybe more. That was remarkable, and it's going to amount, to Nitro at least getting 1 on Glaive. The nade didn't make contact with anyone toward the back of the site, so they do transition over, but they know he's done the damage. He's aware of it. So exactly, Molotov's the utility. It's going to make things very awkward. 6 HP. He has to commit onto a bomb plant as well, and they're outside the window. Still, though, a 4-on-4, and the B site is impossible to penetrate. They can pull this back. Device with 1.
No kits.
No kits and no further. Oh, there is a Molotov, but they can't get there. They can't get it to the site. Even if they do Twist, he won't be able to get back in. Astralis holding it off, looking for number 11 as Nitro's the last alive. And there's very little time left to defuse, considering he has to find 4 players. They're already on the hunt as well. Zipix behind him. He'll get 1, and knock, knock. Zipix is there.
My heart bleeds for Taco at that point.
Double push toward B. Need to make up some ground. They have to find it somewhere. Dupree goes in. AK, chance to slide out, catch him off. He will. Drive-by shooting by Nitro, but unfortunately, there's too many occupants on the other side of the tunnel. They'll make good on it and take over the B site. Twist. Back in before the smoke, however, finds a headshot. And that completely discourages them from heading that way because they know he's the last alive. He gets an AK.
Now there's an opportunity. There it is. Connects the bullets, but through the door, takes Zipex down to 24. They know exactly where he is now. They'll smoke up towards CT spawn. They've got a follow-on smoke here as well. Are they going to be super cheeky and fall back towards B? It actually could be the unraveling of them if they do.
I think they're aware, though, that smoke would have limited Twist to CT, so there's a chance he... Oh, wow.
He was expecting it.
He was actually expecting it, and they read that. They realized that him and CT could have amounted to checking back that direction. This off in the hardest way possible now because he gave them all the time they needed for post-plant. I mean, just might just... Oh, I thought he was going to straight peek for the fight. Even smarter, he gets the information.
Just confirms where he is, and at that point, Twist can do nothing with it. They can season 8 finals. Does he go down? He absolutely does. Clean sweep once again.
Op, already on the corner. Twist, even with the flash.
Showing a lot of discipline. That should be the kill on Nitro here, but still, Elite will pull one back. 3 versus 3, and they're heading in towards the B side. Taco in the perfect position to get the 3-man spray down if they commit to this. Oh my god, he can't find the lineup just yet. They take him down. That's the B side open, and now it's all on. Elite has to push through and find multiple kills here. Good for 1, but that is it. 13-8. 3 rounds away from $1.25 million here. The other side and playing in front of it. He's going to find the first, do damage to a second and fall back.
In fact, he wants that window pick so bad that he gives up the AK and goes for the one-hit dream, but Nitro's got it in his favor instead. He puts him down. Zipex and Magist, the last 2 remaining, and with Twist, takes his time to line it up, pushes all the way around. Liquid have a chance to secure their 9th. I would say he clutches these, but not in this situation, as Naf just barely gets back over to the pistol in time. And
exactly, he's to the side of it. That's not the pre-fire. If Device wants this, he might be out of luck. Great positioning from Taco, but can he find the shot? Misses it initially, and now they're going to try and smoke in, take his vision away, but not before he takes a frag. And I think at this point, they realize he's too established. And now Naf watching lower, he knows they're on their way.
About late Naf. That's a big miss, however. Opens it up. Elige has to hit the shot on rotation, does, and he can transition back through CT. Dupree aware of that. This miss nearly cost them dear. But Elige compensates as always, and Twist's able to hit the shot again onto Zipex. Dupree the only one left. We're looking at 14-10.
And the money should be in a promising position now. Liquid have done enough with this being their 3rd round in a row. I think they've done enough to actually...
If the pistols overrun the rifles in the backside of B, they have a chance because rotations will be difficult going past the op. Twists might have ideas for that, might have answers, but it's Taco again. We talked about it, this lineup. Last time managed to get a kill. Nade damage through the box, puts him down to 49, so a very fragile box. And here Dupree, however, catches off Elige. This is exactly it. It was going to be Device. I thought they wanted to take that. They're going to put Device posted up. The second Taco peeks, he's ready for the shot, but the smoke's still down. Flashes as well. Nitro, he's got weak. Taco's been taken down. The advantage now turns, and Nitro's going to have to be perfect in the back of the site to try and boost very quick on the first shot, but Glaive, he answers it, and it's all inside of the site, which they exist. It's got to be Twist and Naf to get it back. Double up inside, so they have a chance to overwhelm it, but bomb not yet planted. You need to just be sure to keep pressure on to disallow it, but it's going down behind the boxes. Naf can't yet get through the window, and Magisk has to back off it for a moment. Decent shots to hold them. Glaive goes back for it. He's got one on the cross. Magisk getting Naf in the window. How does it turn that quickly? Astralis are on championship point.
But they have found championship point here. Can Device close it out with an opening pick? He's going to get the opportunity. He nails it. Takes down Elige. And Naf has to answer back at this point. Shotgun in hand, and he holds the long doors.
Holds long doors, which gives him the favorite because of, again, the shadow position. Thank you for BR Valve. Please put client-side shadows in next. As Device will wait. Magist, he's got Taco. 3 to go. 3 to go for nearly 1.3 million, 1.25. Naf at least pushes back through. Device is found. Dupree subsides from middle as a result of that because there's no need for him to overextend and give the round back.
The Mag 7, the weapon that saves the day. This shot will tell. Nails the first, but can't find the second. 2 kills away. Make it 1. It looks like it's a done deal. Nitro has not turned up in this final map, and Astralis are so close to this point. 1 kill's going to secure it, and that's it! The Grand Slam is theirs! ESL Pro League Season 8 as well! Matthew, can you believe it? The first map, it looked like they were out of it. They weren't turning up. Their key players weren't there, but they adapted, and that's why they're considered the world's best right now.
Now, for the first time ever at home, Season 8, Astralis are the champions of ESL Pro League, and for the first
Where does this rank on the things that you've won over the past 12 months, the past 2 years as this team? Where does this rate?
This is the best a team can get. I mean, we are so freaking good. We come back from that train defeat. I don't know how we did it, but the crowd helped us a lot. Thank you very much.
There's some serious emotion going on here.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's the best thing I ever can think about. This crowd is amazing. We tried it once in Royal Arena, but this is even better. Thank you very much, guys. And I think all of the Danish fans in the crowd, they knew that it wasn't true. They knew that we could do it. They believed in us all the way.
They did indeed. That is Brian Kramer. Ladies and gentlemen, here come the gold bars. And just as the gold bars are being handed out, the significance of this moment cannot be overstated. Yes, there is a dollar value on it. They will just take home $1 million for winning this, as well as the $250,000. So $1.25 million they will take home after this tournament. But it's the significance of winning 4 tournaments in that 10-tournament stretch.